9 months ago, the world of Korrineo was struck by a great magical cataclysm once again. Gravity shifted, anomalies formed, and things continued to worsen. A chaotic energy was awakened from within Korrineo, unleashing something much more unpredictable. This event was known by only one name, New Genesis. A band of 5 adventurers has been brought together by the Adventurers Guild. Balin Sick, Cookie Roundhouse, Soon Bashir, Vodan Pretoon, and Kolbjorn Weberman. They are met with the question on everyone's mind. What could possibly be next? Together, they explore the thriving 9 lands of Mazivanen, searching for Urun, the Archmagus. This is Corners of Korrineo, Act 2, Session 52. Welcome back, everybody.
I love how that implies that there have been 52 sessions in Act 2.
Hopefully not.
God.
I don't know if I have the will for that.
I don't know if we'll live long enough to do that.
We're gonna have 10 shopping episodes in Terraznium.
I'm gonna kill
No.
myself. Guys, I'm sorry.
No.
Kolbjorn develops an acute case of spontaneous combustion and dies.
We're not going to find a mirror until Bay gets 9 more cruises.
We're not gonna find a mirror until he founds Target in Korrineo.
To begin, we're gonna start off with a recap. So, give me 1 second. Last time we left off, Supernova, the superheated purple worm that was roving around the deserts of Barust, was defeated, and the meteorite inside of him was secured by our group of adventurers. The battle was very long fought, with many new discoveries happening kind of in the dust of the battlefield. Vodan being able to transform into a land orca, seemingly when magical energies become too strong for him to handle. We're gonna change it so that you can only transform 3 times per session. So, feel free to mark that down.
He was getting a little bit of whiplash with how frequently it was happening.
That was the
Yeah.
best part.
Does that mean, like, transform in either direction a total of 3 times? Or, like,
No, transform into the
stuck as
orca
an orca.
form 3 times.
And- okay.
Switch back 3 times, yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. Adamantine is something that our group discovered. Impossibly durable, allowing for some of the group's older weapons to get some new forms of power. Harak Boom is alive, surviving inside the beast's belly. And we'd also learned that the meteorite belongs to Amir's father, who is stationed just outside of Terraznium thanks to Soon's coordinates reading ability. So, if anyone would like to add anything to that before we start.
Just a question for recording's sake. Is it adamantite or adamantine when something is coated in it?
I believe in adjectival, it's adamantine. Adamantite is the material, like the noun.
Okay. Thank you very much. I
Yeah.
forgot to update that on D&D Beyond.
So,
Alright.
now that we all kind of are remembering what has taken course last time, we're gonna move into this time. Since we left off, you all had taken a rest to try and recover from said battle, if I remember correctly. You all decided to take a short rest in the tent. You also decided it was high time to relocate to the coordinates on the note to try to find Amir's father. You had planned this last time to do this after the rest, so everyone gets the benefits of a short rest if you didn't record that already. And when you kind of wake up from this short rest, not that you were necessarily sleeping, but you were just kind of doing your own thing, relaxing, etc., you realize that once you come out of the tent and, bring it down, the problem of this relocating idea is the meteorite itself. So I want everyone to roll initiative to see who tries something first.
We're fighting the meteorite, guys. It's gonna turn into
Another
gonna turn
worm comes out of
into-
the meteorite.
We're gonna fight Prism Break.
I got a 7.
Also, Theo, it's like it's not just a D20. It's like actually initiative roll. right?
Yeah, it's actually an initiative roll.
Okay.
Mine's 19 either way.
Yay! That's a 5.
21.
Right. 21. What's 9 plus 10? 21, 19. You stupid. So
We're off to a great start.
everyone's kind of just like surrounding this meteorite, like hand at chin, kind of scratching their chins, wondering, what should we do? And as soon dismantles and takes down the tent and stores it back into your like backpacks and things. Soon immediately walks up and tries something. What do you do, Soon?
First, can I ask about how big it is?
It's about the size of the Chicago bean.
The bean.
Yes.
Wow.
Wait,
Okay.
This is the thing that we found inside of.
Yes.
Supernova?
This is the thing that fell out of
Okay.
the worm's mouth that almost crushed Bay.
So it's a lot bigger now.
How many shields do we have?
1.
What color is it?
This is all fun and games, and I get to roll high, but that means I have to have an idea.
If someone
Yeah,
else would
push it
like to
hard.
assist, I don't need a roll for that.
I don't know what I'd
mean,
be assisting in doing.
have
hey,
I'm
rope.
please-
supposed to see.
So we have.
Wait.
I
radio.
got this iron door. You think that would help?
No.
Cookie, where did you get an iron door?
No.
Well, I've had it for like a couple, I guess, months now.
Back when we were
got
fighting
it,
those
so I rolled.
aliens.
The iron
Not like
door
it's
has
close
been
to the
around
patch.
since session 3, I think.
Yeah.
It's on the
I've-
cloak.
I
It's
didn't
on the
even know
cloak.
about it until
No,
now.
It was back when Soon helped Kolbjorn rip a door off its hinges to block laser shots from aliens.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
it's
took
a-
it.
Oh.
I just kept it.
What else do you
Multiversal
have?
memory.
What else do you have on this cloak?
I got a battering ram. I got 50 feet of rope. I got a silver coffer worth like 500 gold. I got a mirror.
You
And
have
a
a
dagger.
mirror in your coat?
I have a mirror in my coat.
Alright, we can leave.
Why
Bro,
have
Why
you
were
already
we,
done that?
why were we going all the way to Terraznium? He's right here.
doing here? He's right in the cloak.
You put him in the cloak this whole time.
I've been hiding him. What can I say? What can I say?
Made
It's all
me
just a
worried
prank.
sick you have him right in the cloak.
He's like, guys, be quiet. I'm tired. And he like curls back up in the pocket.
I mean,
I go
Egyptian
sleep now, wahoo.
is it very round or is it like rough hewn? Like
Have you ever seen what
geodesic?
Have you ever seen what like a brain cell looks like? Where it's like orbular, but it has like spikes coming out of it.
You ever see a
Orbicular.
neuron?
Oh.
Theo and I
Spikes
talked
coming
about
out of
this
it.
when he said the word orbular. The actual word is orbicular.
Orbicular.
I like orbular better.
It's very funny.
It's orbicular and it has like spikes coming off of it. It kind of looks like a star bit from Super Mario Galaxy.
Mm.
You can
it's
look
kinda
that
like
up.
a kidney
Okay.
stone.
Okay.
Kind of.
I mean,
I
hypothetically.
mean, look at what a kidney stone looks like.
What?
Yeah, it kind of does look like a kidney stone.
If it has spikes, we could
I guess, yeah.
We have multiple ropes, right?
Yeah.
We could attach them at different points around it and then pull it to rotate it. And as long as we have ropes on different parts of the points, you could keep
you
doing
need to
that
make
in a
Easter
circle.
Island this shit.
If you need to make the shields stable for it to slide across the sand, I can mend them together.
That would be ideal. I'm just trying to think about... Because is it all sandy or is it rocky like where we were before?
In the spot where you are, there's kind of like rocks. From where you came from, it's rocks, but you look ahead towards the direction where you're going, and it turns into more of a dunes kind of area.
It would be smart to have it on some kind of sled, because otherwise it might sink into the sand.
That's
Yeah,
what the steel
just
door
get
could be
stuck.
for.
Yeah.
Well,
What if we broke
Sorry.
it down into tiny little pieces and then put it back together when we got there?
I don't know if your
that-
dad would like that.
Mending
know-
ain't that good.
Well, I mean,
very creative thinking. Unfortunately, I don't look forward to spending the required amount of time to reassemble a small house of rocks.
has
It looks more
anyone
like a
here
bee.
played Katamari Damacy?
What?
It's
Calamari?
like a little guy and he rolls.
I've had seafood before, boy.
A little
Maybe,
boy and
maybe
he
we can just
rolls.
roll it. I don't know.
Well,
I'm
you
pretty
wanna...
strong. Cookie's pretty strong. Crack looks strong. Hey,
I don't know if
Colbjorn,
I'm
on a
strong
scale
enough,
of like
eh?
1 to 20-ish, how strong do you think you are?
I'd put myself at about a 16.
Yeah, you're pretty strong.
Well,
probably roll it.
rolling can only work so far. Once we have to get it uphill, we'll be pushing through sand.
On
And
a
like
scale of
Soon
1 to
says-
20, I'm like a 25.
He's really
Good for you,
strong.
Crack.
That's wonderful.
So what if
But, like Soon says, it'll get stuck in the sand if we get it into a pit.
That's why
What if
should
we
have
just,
some
like-
sort of sled.
what if we like just like when you wind up like you ever
I'm
hear
gonna
of a
start
baseball
collecting
bat
shields to
and then
make
you
a
like wind
sled.
it up really hard and then just
Okay, I would like to remind everyone that we don't know what this is, and we don't know what will happen if it gets hit, or dismantled.
As you're saying that, Harak is like poking it. He's like,
Harak.
"Ting, ting, ting."
Scientific mind, that one.
Can I do like an Arcana check on
like-
on Big Rock to see if it's unstable in any way?
Yes, you can.
I think that's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I know nothing. Move on.
What
Hey,
did you roll?
4.
Okay.
A scientific mind, he thought about it.
Well, you
thought
you
that.
look into it. There's like this moment where you're like, and it's like a TV show where it's slow motion. It zooms in on you, and it zooms in on the meteor, and it keeps switching back and forth. And then you're like,
Then it's SpongeBob milk carton tipping over.
Thanks. Can I cast detect magic?
yeah.
No.
Cool. I go up there. I touch it. I'm casting detect magic.
Okay. Let me read
Yeah.
detect magic really quick. There is an aura around it that you can see. It's like, oh wait, this is old detect magic, although I don't think they changed it. Hold up.
They
I
didn't
think
know.
it's pretty much the same.
It's pretty much the same.
There is this aura around it, but as you like look around you to look at your comrades, you see that the aura that it gives off and the aura that your friends who are magically inclined give off, the meteorite seems much stronger.
So I think this thing is really, really magic.
How magic?
It came from space.
More magic than Vodan.
All that's up
Oh,
there is magic.
Only Vodan.
Can I
Rest of you don't compare.
like try and scrape some of this? Like scrape it into like a little bit of dust?
With
Just
what?
a bit. With my blade. With my sword.
Okay, give me a
Adamantine
sleight
blade,
of hand
probably.
check.
Sleight of hand. Okay. That is a 20 using a Snapchat filter.
Okay, so dirty.
Yeah.
Nothing natural about that. You kind of go up to it, holding your blade very carefully up to the edge and kind of just like shaving it off like shaved ice. You're using the same technique that you would use on your own self. And you just kind of scrape away at it, and little flakes come off, like, and start falling, but they fall like really slowly. It's almost like a low gravity kind of falling towards the ground.
Yeah, just like
Awesome. They're going right into a spice pouch.
Okay. You'll find out what that does later.
Awesome.
But
we
when
sure
you
we
feel it
wanna
in your
be-
hand, it feels like weightless almost. Like there's nothing in your hand.
That's sick.
you blow it on an opponent and it casts meteor swarm.
Are we sure we
I,
want to?
I do share the little bit that I learned about.
Amir
the
would be
weight
so
and
proud of you
appearance
right
of it.
now, Bay.
Bay is gonna like rub his hands over Soon's hand to kind of hand them the flakes, and soon you feel that same weightlessness in your hands.
Can I try and push the rock?
Yeah. I don't need an athletics check or anything. When you approach it and kind of just give it a gentle push with your hands, it just kind of rolls. It gives off the like same amount of resistance as like an inflatable beach ball would if you were to try.
I can't
and, like,
believe
push
you debated me into thinking that would have completely eviscerated Bay.
it. I did debate you a little bit.
That's fucked up.
But for all you know, it would have crushed him to death.
Yeah, it's a giant rock.
Okay.
Aw.
It's
This
Vanessa
shouldn't be an issue
Boulder.
at all. It's extremely light. I think it's.
Oh.
We should still have some sort of rope around it in case it's so light that a wind might take it away. But
Are there
God forbid,
crevices
a
and like
sandstorm.
are there crevices and like craggy bits on it?
it's spiky.
There aren't like ridges. There's like protrusions, but there's no like ridges that deepen within it.
Okay, so but there's like stuff that you can like grab onto, right?
Yeah, it's definitely grabbable. It's like
Can
6 out
I-
of 10 grabbable.
Can I try to lift it? Just see how difficult that is.
Yeah, sure. When you like squat down to try to get underneath it with your hands, you just kind of like lift your legs up and you expect it to be even a little heavier than it is, even though Soon said it was light, and it just kind of throws it up into the air. And it
Huh.
kind of goes like 20 feet in the air like a beach ball.
Is this what the little rolling
alright.
guy experiences, Bay?
Maybe.
Folks, I think I can carry it for you.
We should still
O-
attach a
okay.
rope to it.
Like a balloon.
Tie it around my arm. I'll just keep it in my right hand.
What if somebody
Susie love
climbed on
balloons.
top of it? And
I know how to
ran-
tie a rope to a balloon. Let me do it. Let me do it. Do you have some rope, Mr. Soon?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll
Alright.
give him the rope, but I will watch very closely.
Okay. Now, Mr. Balinsick, I have an idea. You need to help me out. You see how you made those flakes come off, and it made like a little flat part right there.
Yeah.
If you could just take this spike, he's like holding it by a spike in front of you. Just put a little bit of a ridge in there that I could tie the rope into.
You know what, Rack? You're smarter than I think anyone gives you credit for.
I'm
That's
really
good
good
to
with
say.
balloons.
You ever think about becoming a clown?
A clown?
Yeah, they
What's
do
a
balloons now.
clown?
They're like professional funny men.
I don't know. I'm not very funny.
I think you're pretty funny.
Thank
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Bless you.
you. I just need something to tie the rope onto, because if I tie it right on this spike right here, it'll just slip right off. It's so smooth.
Yeah, I can help you out with that. Absolutely.
I need another sleight of hand check.
Okay. 6.
You like ting 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 ting, and a spike breaks off.
Let me try another one.
Okay.
You missed that one. Try another.
I'll give you advantage on this one since you tried it already and failed.
There's
You-
too much on the line with my pride now.
You'll learn your lesson from the last one.
Okay, 19.
Okay, that works. Soon's like nervously like wiping sweat.
No,
And,
no, not sweat, not sweat.
Nervously wiping dry forehead. And, and you
It's like evaporated sand particles.
you like use your fist to like take your sword in to kind of make a ridge, and you make one deep enough for a rope to like sink into. Harak wraps the rope around and ties a very like diligent Boy Scout knot into it, and as he like ties it off, he like throws it up into the air and grabs the rope by the other end, and it looks like a big balloon. Balloon.
Balloon.
I'm happy about this. This is good.
Who wants to hold the balloon? Alright, you'll have to rock, paper, scissors for it.
Or, you know, you could both.
Meteorite.
You
paper,
could both hold
scissors.
on to it.
Oh man. Two
I
out
can
of
hold the
three?
balloon.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
Fine, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
They just
Three
I
out of
just
five,
like
three
when
out of
they have
five,
fun.
3 out of
No,
5.
no, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. I get
No,
the balloon.
no, 3
I
out
run,
of
over,
5.
I run over to the balloon. I grab the rope and
Rock,
start
paper, scissors.
sprinting. I'm already sprinting.
Cookie.
Whoa, don't sprint away!
Come here.
I'm running.
Uh,
I stop running. Just like head turns 360 degrees. It stares at Soon.
360. You were already looking at soon.
180.
360 degrees, turns head all the way around and back forward.
We should probably tie it to you.
Oh yeah, maybe.
in
I'm
case
just, like,
you need your
holding onto the
hands.
rope.
Yeah. Probably.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Like around the
fine.
neck or around like the torso.
I wouldn't tie it around the neck.
Probably the.
I mean, it
mean,
wouldn't make a difference to
it's
it
still a
wouldn't make
robot.
difference to me. Yeah.
Do you
I
have,
don't
like,
know
an
how
airway?
sensitive your circuits are around your neck. I just
not
feel
very.
like having a head might be important regardless of what you're made of.
I guess, maybe.
Yeah, but think of the bird's eye view if they get disconnected.
We're just gonna make a drone.
Cool.
We're making an
We're not
Amazon
making
delivery
Cookie into a drone.
Who wants to tie a knot around Cookie's
I
hand?
will tie the knot
Okay,
around
roll
Cookie.
survival.
Okie dokie.
So you take the rope and you tie it around Cookie's arm, and you're like so filled with pride. You're like, all right, that'll work. As soon as you start walking ahead, Cookie, you feel the knot slip out.
All right.
And you like it starts floating away, and you're like, and you like grab the rope before it flies away.
I'll
Dude, I
tie
think
the
you chose
knot.
the wrong knot.
I'll walk up and I'll be like, all right, hold on.
But how would it? Sorry.
I'll get this thing tied in. What was the check?
Survival.
That
Theo, how would it float
is-
away?
Where the fuck is my?
How much does
Okay.
the full thing weigh?
Now, how would it float away? It's not like it has helium in it.
Momentum.
No.
It wasn't flying all the way away. I imagine, just like out
No.
of reach. Anyway, that's a 20 manufactured by Nestle.
You tie a very tight knot, a little too tight. Cookie, your hand feels like if you gripped your hand like this.
Right? That ain't going anywhere.
No, I don't think it is. I try to like flex my fingers, and you just hear like a creak. Just.
Hey, you didn't need that hand for this anyway.
Nah, I don't think so. I think this is good. Thanks, Cole. Thanks, Coles.
Yeah, of course.
So what directions are these coordinates anyway? Navigator.
DM.
You have to go west. The city is northwest. You have to go west in order to like kind of stay out of the way, and then go like the place you're going is directly west of this of the city, just outside of its limits.
Okay.
So you can go west and then north. If you were to go directly northwest, you would have to go through Terraznium in order to get there.
Alright. We'll have to head west first, ideally to stay away from the city, and then shoot up north slightly once we get past it.
Mm.
Sounds great.
I heard the sands out here get really soft, so make sure you're not sinking into any pits.
Like quicksand?
Not like quicksand, more like loose. Just kind of loose in some places. Are you okay?
So I'm writing stuff down, sorry.
We will have to be
Hey,
very
guys.
careful of that, and we should all remember
Be Alamo.
Cookie and Bay. What happened last time we ran into some very soft earth.
Hey, that
Well,
was
this
mud.
is sand.
That was mud. This is sand. This
It's
is
totally
completely
different.
form of Earth.
It's
This is
totally
rock.
different.
Colbjorn's gonna look confusedly at Vodan, who was also not there for that, and I'm gonna be like, does that happen often to them?
Cookie, did you say you had rope? More rope?
I do have more rope. You
Can
want more
I
rope?
have it, please?
Sure, yeah. I rip off the patch, and all of a sudden there's just 50 feet of rope exploding out of it.
Thank you.
It hits Soon in the face.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
It comes out at like garden hose rate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna coil that up and keep it in my hand as we
Okay.
walk.
So, as you start to journey to the west, you you see the night begin to kind of fade in to the sky as a beautiful orange and pink cascades into the horizon in front of you. Horizon east sets in the west. So you're like gazing upon this beautiful sunset as you walk. The dunes become shadowed with this very beautiful, like, dark blue from the night beginning to rise. And as you journey along, you, like, Rack, like, is airing out his shirt, and he's like, well, this has been so quiet. You know, I've just been wondering this whole time, why did you all begin adventuring in the first place? I mean, the guild and everything. I've always wondered that. I've never heard that story.
Well, most of us got like an invitation. Some of us borrowed an invitation. And so we went and we just, we met up at the same time, so we just ended up being in a group.
Well, yeah, you get the invitation, but not everyone who gets an invitation from the guild follows through, you know. You have to, it's kind of like a conscious decision thing. I got invited from the guild way before I became a guildsman. And I had I just had my little girl. I didn't want to leave her all alone. So I waited a few years, deferred my list and my enlistment, and then I decided, you know what, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time I need to show my little girl what men do.
That's a beautiful
Hey, Rack.
sentiment.
So what made you think to go and do it? Did you have nothing else to lose? What, like, it's a big deal going out and adventuring for your whole life and all.
It's not too different than what I was already doing, to be honest with you.
You fancied yourself a bit of an explorer early on.
Or like a wanderer, kind of just.
You're
It's
the
not
type of
every day
guy
that
who
a
likes
robot
to
has
roam
like.
around.
You can say that. You can say that. It's not every day a robot, gains like consciousness and a soul. I don't know. I was looking for purpose, I guess.
What about you,
I didn't have
Fish?
anyone.
Sorry, I didn't know you were still talking.
All right, I had to take a sip.
You have water?
No, I have oil.
You have
Yeah.
oil? Give me some. Mm,
I haven't had oil in months.
I love the grimy, slimy oil.
It goes down easy.
Mm. Good for your pigmentation.
I don't know if I can do anything about that.
We can give you a paint job.
Thanks, Bay. I'd appreciate that.
Anyway, Fish, what are you doing out here? Like, you seem
How did
like
you
more,
get here?
You seem more of the indoors type. What made you want to go out with these folk?
Have you ever been locked in a library for 2 weeks?
2 weeks. I can't say so. I've only been locked in there for a night. They forgot me in there.
What library were you locked in?
The Silver City Library.
That's the one I was locked in.
Oh, we were locked in, buddies! Yay!
What were
What were you in for?
what were you even looking for to get locked in there at night?
Some children's books for me daughter, right before her birth. We might not have been locked in there at the same time. It was a while ago.
Oh, I probably would have found you in 2 weeks if you were down there.
Well, you know, I was just so caught up that they locked me in there for the night. They came right over the next day and they, you know, Crack, what are you doing here? How'd you get in? And I was like, I've been here the whole time.
Well, I mean, at least they found you in a night.
Why were you
I-
locked in?
Well, I was looking for some information, and then I got unsurreptitiously employed by the archivist, and I was kind of just forced to stay down there while I did my work. I found some things, but then these other people stumbled into the library, and now I'm part of the crew.
Silver City really has a bad habit of effectively indentured servitude, don't they?
I was trying to think of the word. I was like, in debt, in something. I couldn't remember. Thank you. Indentures, servitude. You've got dentures, yeah? You've got fake teeth. Is it to cover up your fish teeth?
I don't have fish teeth.
No, I'm talking to the fish.
Do I don't look that old. I'm a young guy. I'm
Yeah, but
pretty
he
spry.
said you were
I'm pretty spry.
He said you were indentures servitude.
Perhaps he should have stressed a different part of the word, indentured servitude, to be precise.
What's that mean?
Well, to be fair, it wasn't indentured exactly, but technically, I
Were you
was.
paid?
No, I wasn't actually told. That.
No.
Yeah.
But you were
now-
paid with the company of all these new friends.
You were paid in exposure.
The point is, I was locked down there to do some work for the archivist while I was also down there doing my own research. And
What were you researching?
well, I was trying to find out if I could find any information on the threats that have cropped up, it seems, in this world lately that I feared were a threat to my city.
All the funny business going on. From the Surge and New Genesis and whatnot.
Yeah.
I can respect that. It's been so much chaos for the past 3 years. Everything has changed so much. I remember when my homeland was just an island in and of itself. all of this being put together has really put the world into, just unpredictableness.
The world's definitely become a stranger place.
What about you, Bay? Mr. Balin Sick? What brought you to adventure?
I mean, I guess I don't really remember exactly why I started.
Roll history.
Oh boy.
Opportunity comes knocking. It's been 2 years.
Don't say it. Don't do it.
17.
Oh
Oh my god!
It took 2 years. 2 years.
Okay, I didn't expect this to happen. Give me a second.
The new. Wait, you weren't supposed to pass.
Never passed.
He purposely didn't prep anything for this.
No, I have all of Bay's backstory prepped. I just need to remember.
That's so
Yeah,
funny.
you do.
And the new Genesis and all the chaos surging through. It was like the fucking the SpongeBob bit about a dangling wire in Patrick's brain that suddenly just like connects the prongs for 1 second.
You remember a vision of a morning in a house that you don't really recognize. The sun peeking through the soft white blinds. You in the kitchen with your wife just kind of standing around talking to each other as the morning went on, and you remember what you said, but you don't remember her reply. You just remember her face of not disappointment, but more like, I know this is what you need to do, but I'm still upset about the circumstances, and I need you. And you remember feeling her grasping you, trying to hold on, but it seemed that you had a duty to try to find someone in particular. That's what you remember from the day you went out initially, before the invitation from the guild, before anything like that.
I remember there was someone close to me, close to our family. They vanished on us, and I needed to find them. I guess the guild was just a way of getting out there and surviving while I explored. I don't remember all the details of why I started, but I know why I'm still here. There's a lot of scary stuff out there, Rack.
Oh, I know. Me and my brother have always thought that going out into the world would bring us all sorts of glory and fame and battle and everything, but every time we fought, one of us somehow gets separated from the other. It's terrible. This isn't the first time either. He's lost me, I've lost him countless times. We've been out here for years. We used to
Always
adventure
feels
even
me.
before we were associated with the guild together. Out in the forests of Jova Boa, just the two of us.
Yeah, there's a lot of scary stuff out there. I would hate for any of the evil of the world to make its way back home. My wife doesn't need to see that. My daughters don't. I owe a service to them to keep pushing forward.
As a fellow father, I understand. He puts his hand on your shoulder. There's things we've got to do, Balin Sick. And we're the only ones that can do them.
Well, there's a lot of people that can do them. Like Cookie's really strong. They can do them really good, and they're not a father.
But you are the people's hero. Not just for your family, not just for your wife. Everyone. That's why I know you. That's what I know of you.
Well, aren't we all the people's here? I mean, we all kind of do this together, other than Colbeer, he's new. But aren't we
But
all like the people? We're all one unit.
I'm more of an independent contractor.
We're all
than a
one
hero.
like adventuring party. I mean, we do this like every
you're
week.
all heroes. Don't get me wrong, everyone reviews you all with great respect. Not many know about you, Kolbjorn, but I'm sure you'll make it there one day.
Look, this is kind of a very weird vacation for me. So I'll take whatever people think of me, and I'll continue about my day. But you all
I
have
mean-
done wonderful things.
To be fair, all of the viewers at home probably know more about Kolbjorn than Amir. I don't think we started recording until the Hell Arc.
Yeah, sorry
That's
viewers
right.
at home. I know you're so excited to get your favorite character Amir back with all the time you've spent cherishing and loving him. But Kolbjorn, he's truly the heart of the party, and they've all cherished him so
As
much
I was
with
saying,
the 2 days they've known him.
You're all heroes, but no offense to the rest of you, Bay is the one that embodies the spirit of adventuring, just like coming up from nothing, wanting to see the world, knowing that fighting's the only thing we've got. He's the people's hero. You all may be heroes in a greater, more like worldly sense, but this is our guy.
He is the most relatable out of all of us.
To
That's
put
a
it in
lot of pressure,
simple-
man.
Well, to
He's
put
the
it in a
main
simple
character.
manner, Bay, you're sort of a favorite among common folk. But I think it's mostly because nobody knows a damn thing about Soon, and there aren't many people that know a lot about robots. So people aren't very clear on what Cookie's whole thing is.
Yeah, but
They like him.
robots are so cool. They should look at Cookie and be like, "Oh my
Thanks,
god,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
so cool."
Well, the kids love
Thanks,
Cookie.
man.
I used to love Voltron.
My kid does love Cookie. That is her favorite.
Yeah,
I am
but
I am popular with the kids. I pride
but-
myself on that.
when you get down to the common man,
Oh
the
god. it's
day-to-day working man, you're the one they end up looking up to the most.
It's a lot of pressure.
Well, you've
you wear
gotten
it
this
well.
far.
Doesn't have to be. You got this far just being yourself, you know? That's what people like about you, I think. That's what I like about you. Like, you're just Bay. So just keep being Bay.
Yeah, and Soon's just Soon, and Vodan's just Vodan.
Yeah.
That
why
is
can't we all
not
be-
just anything. That is a fish walking around.
Why can't we all be the people's hero? I don't want this.
Why not?
I'm just a dude. We're all
I'm
one.
just
That's
a
what
little
we love
guy.
about you.
Yeah, but like we're all the people hero.
I'm just a little guy.
Say, have you
Little guy.
forgotten that the helmet that I wear everywhere? Have you forgotten what that looks like?
With all due respect, I don't think
He's
many
fucking
people are going to
terrifying.
look at Soon as a shining, relatable example of heroism. You're like a form of Dark Knight, not the hero we deserve, but the hero that we need.
I bet you're really popular with teenagers. You're edgy.
I don't.
Hey,
Cookie is a robot, and that's really cool because being a robot is really cool. Soon is like the brooding, mysterious badass. Vodan and Amir are these geniuses. Like, those are the cool ones. I'm the comic relief side character.
But you're a man.
I don't think anyone hears it. Why was I British?
That
for a
made it
second?
sound really misogynist. But what I meant is that you are like, you know, this went off on the wrong foot.
Oh, Aurelia will never amount to anything.
You embody a version of masculinity that people should actually look up to and not the toxic kind, okay? That's what I meant. I didn't mean it's because you are a man.
Man in the royal sense, as in the duality of man. Viewers at home, we love women.
All of
I
us
really
Went to
really
a
like
pride
women.
parade yesterday. Just remember that, guys.
That means you like men.
He's not like.
Oh! No! Oh, it's over.
Nothing
We'll
more
end the
sexy.
series
Mitch and
here.
Noah are all men, and they're my friends. I like them.
Anyway,
I can't say that
Anyway.
on air.
speaking of the brooding Dark Knight, Why? What brought you out to adventure?
The place where I'm from had a very specific and sheltered climate. And when the surge happened, it completely flipped it on its head. And it made my people unable to function in the way that they had previously. So I went out for more information about the surge to see if I can set things right for them.
That's a toughie.
Yes.
Not easy to
Wait,
go and change the climate.
Happened once.
Suppose so. That's a lofty goal, but I respect it. Always good to do good by your people. It seems like you all want to defend home. Wherever that is. Kolbjorn, I know that you're like, you're from, like, space or something. So,
Yeah, he
I
came down
don't,
with this meteorite.
I don't know about you, but if you support these folk, I support these folk, you know?
I'm just from out east, man.
You're not from space.
No. Did Junifer give you that impression? Did she make the spaceman joke again?
What gave your skin this blue hue? He's like feeling your arm.
Well, it was a very long, confusing tale. It's not really important to why I'm out here, but most of my time at home was just spent mostly on contract work. My crew, we sailed about helping folk, not always free of charge, of course. We need to make a living, but adventuring really wasn't that much of a step far away from what I would do every day in my waking life. And so I went out to follow that one there, pointed Vodan, because I'd heard he'd left town and I'd been meaning to speak with him. So I decided that was as good a time as any for a break. And lo and behold, when I find myself in Silver City following his tracks, I get launched about 1,600 feet into the air with the rest of the city.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember the day I was at home and in vertigo for many weeks after that.
Well, sea legs help you get used to it, but I will say my knees did not much fancy the launch.
Oh, my lungs too. The high altitudes really do things to the oxygen.
Thin in
Anyway.
oxygen, it's, you get used to it after a while.
I didn't mean to pry or anything. I've always wondered, like, you are the most famous party in the guild at the moment, and I've always wanted to know that how you all like came out here and done your thing. I heard the story about how you got together, but nothing before that. I didn't really know about the fish though. That was kind of a surprise to me.
Noah, how do you get these so fast?
I don't know. I just looked up Jamie Heineman's spacesuit.
He's always making those memes.
You think
Our greatest
we'll
media
find,
man.
Fast with it.
Do you think we'll find my brother out here? Maybe Hodgesh has him.
You know,
How's Yesh?
Shrek, do you have anything that your brother owned as a possession?
Oh, I do actually. We are pen pals, even though we live right next door to each other. So I own.
It's good to keep your penmanship practice.
That's actually so cute. Shut up. That's great.
I love these guys.
You're great.
He lives right next door, but every week I put a little letter in his mailbox, and he does the same to me.
So cute.
We swap letters, telling each other about the wife and the kids.
Oh, the old ball and chain. These two have gotta
That's
be.
not very nice.
Yeah, we
You love
hate
women,
women
guys.
here on Corners of
I love
Korrineo.
my wife.
He's a wife guy, Bay. Let it
He's a
be.
battle axe.
How'd you know my wife's name?
Battle X boom.
Oh, Battle X Boom, my lovely.
What's his daughter's name?
Little Susie.
Yeah, you didn't know
Oh,
that?
sorry. His brother's.
Oh, my
I-
brother's daughter,
I'm sorry. I should have specified.
Veronica.
And his wife.
Mary.
Oh, I was hoping for another weapon name.
He married a human. I
Oh,
support
nothing
him,
wrong.
but
Nothing wrong with that. They're a strange
orcs
and
tend to
gangly
have
bunch.
strange names. Nothing wrong with that.
Orcs?
Yeah, my wife's an orc. You
Oh,
couldn't
I
tell
thought
from
you
the
said-
name. Battle Axe.
Yeah, like
I'm
my
not
old
gonna
friend
lie.
Protractor.
No, that does not fit the canon.
I know.
I mean, I get around a lot, but I don't really like remember names and stuff. So I don't really
you-
like pick up on small cultural intricacies.
You ever met an orc?
No.
They're very unique people.
I would like to meet one. Maybe one day I can meet your wife.
You know, it's the funniest story. We met when I was doing a little tour right outside of the walls of the city, seeing what's outside, you know, doing me rounds. When I go to this little town just outside of the forest, you know, the walls are like, it's very unique. It has this wooden fort wall kind of surrounding the whole thing. And there's all sorts of people there. I've heard the sister of the guildmaster lives there, although I didn't get to meet her. I just met this barmaid. She was pretty cool. And you know, we met there, really hit it off. Battle Axe Tree Felon. She was a stunner, I'll tell you what. But that's enough about me. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Really quick, what was his brother's name and his wife? I'm trying to build my family tree for the booms.
I forget his brother's name, but I think we established it already.
We did, and I don't
He's
remember
Crack.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, was it Crack?
Crack with a K, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
K-R-A-K,
right, yeah.
Boom,
Did we not put that in? Well, I guess we
And
didn't.
then
need
what
him,
did we just
so-
say his wife's name was?
Mary
Mary.
Boom.
Mary
With
Boo.
And
Veronica,
his daughter
the
is
daughter.
Veronica.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did his dad, or his great granddad. There was a
No,
famous
his
boom in the
dad.
past we
Hugh.
addressed.
Big Boom.
Hugh was his grandfather.
Oh, Hugh. That's right.
Hugh
Cue quote-unquote mongoose boom.
Hugh the mongoose boom.
Okay, thank you.
This will be so important later, guys. So it's gonna be so like I'm gonna bring this up again. Totally.
The Boom family are gonna
Really
start.
relevant.
They're gonna start a workers' union for the guild.
I've got all these letters. He reaches into his backpack and pulls out 85 letters in a big stack.
We take the time to count them. We know it's 85.
Oh,
Will any
crap.
of these suffice?
Yeah, I. Also, out of character with you, if you have multiple objects of somebody else's, does that impact scrying at all?
I don't think
Is
so.
it's just like a yes or no if you have an object, basically?
Believe so.
Okay. So I'm gonna take one from the stack of this mountain of envelopes. Yeah, this should work. I should only need.
Oh,
one.
not that one. Sorry. Just in case, I'm gonna take that and tuck that right in there. You can take this one. And what
It
much
doesn't
was it
matter
going
which
on?
one I take.
No, I mean it might matter. What if it
I-
fizzles up into fire? I don't
I-
want to lose that one. So this one you can take. This one I can lose.
All right. I don't. Nothing's gonna happen to it. Don't worry.
Well,
It explodes.
I don't really know much about whatever
No,
it
no,
is you're
that-
trying to
That
do.
one has my
so-
bank account information in it.
Oh,
To
no.
put-
Let's
put
muscle
That's
the
that's
security
that's the
number.
notepad with all my passwords in it.
don't use that one. I don't remember them.
Don't
Oh,
mind
but
that all
that
of them
one is
are
my
big
driver's
boom
license. I
6000.
don't want to go back to the DMV.
Put simply, Rack, I can use one of these letters to see if I can find the location potentially of your brother. So,
Okay.
and as I say that, I'm gonna pull out the crystal ball, and I'm just gonna set it down on the ground and like kneel down and hold the letter, and I'm gonna cast scrying. So
this will take 10 minutes.
Yeah, and this is secondhand knowledge, so the save is +5. But I have a garment or other possession.
Which makes it only +1.
Do you have? Heck, do you have a picture of your brother?
No. Pictures are pretty rare.
Do you have anything that would show me his likeness?
No. I don't think so.
I just thought I'd ask before I begin.
I
How
always
similar
worry.
does he look to you?
We don't really look anything alike.
Okay, can you work
he's
with that vote
human.
in? He's like not. He's not like him.
Yeah, that really narrows it down. a bit. Last question, Heck. Do you have like a lock of hair of his by any chance?
What, you
I
want
know
me to
that's a
carry
bit of
around
a
my
stretch.
brother's hair?
Well, I'm not saying it's.
I'm not a
normal to do
creep.
that.
Of course I do.
Listen, I'm just checking all the boxes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's fine. So I'm gonna cast scrying now. So Rack's brother, assuming he's alive, will need to
Well,
roll.
my brother's a human. Our mom was a bear. So I'm a bugbear and he's a human.
I have some questions.
Yeah.
You know
Does it
what?
seem like that should work?
I'll get to those in a second. Let me start filling out more of the family tree.
Okay.
Now I'm more confused
What was the
As
bear's
to-
name?
why you thought it was strange he married a human.
Well, her name's Mom.
All right.
So Rack's brother will need to roll a wisdom saving throw, and I believe the save modifier. Yeah, it would just be +1 then. Yeah.
17.
Okay, that does save. Damn.
Unfortunate.
Okay.
You get when you do this and you're rubbing your crystal ball, something comes into view. You cannot make anything out, but you can at least know that he is alive.
Okay. Like I just get kind of blurry
Yeah,
flashes or something.
You're trying to focus, but it's just blurry and monochromatic. There's no color or anything, so you can't really
Yeah.
discern anything. But you know that since the ball was able to find him, that he is alive.
Okay. I'm gonna as I snap back into reality, I'm gonna look towards Rack. Well, he's alive.
He's alive! My
Everything
brother's
I
alive! He's gonna grab Bay and start crying. Oh, my brother's alive!
What I saw was
There,
pretty
there.
abstract, so I don't really know where he is or what he could be doing right now, but I can assure you he is alive somewhere.
That's okay. I just wanted to know if he's out there. I didn't want to go around looking for him for nothing, but now I know! Now, once you guys have settled down and reached the city, I can go out on my own and find him. Anyway, yeah, my mom's name is Mom, and she's an Urson, so, yeah, she's a bear.
And
And,
Rack,
and your
maybe
dad, I'm assuming his name is Dad?
No, it's
That's Boom Boom.
Hugh.
or Hugh.
That
oh,
was
yeah,
his
No,
grandfather.
Hugh
Big
is your
Boom.
granddad.
Big Boom. Right?
Oh, sorry, I mixed them up sometimes. It's Hugh the Second. Hugh Junior.
Hugh too.
Hugh 2. Yeah, Hugh 2.
That's my favorite band.
I love when they just
He was in a
randomly showed
band,
up on my
too.
iPhone.
But yeah, it's very interesting. My great granddad, he was a human, and my dad is a human, but my mom is an Urson, and they birthed. I was the first son, and my brother is a human. He's the second son. I don't know how he didn't get any bear DNA on him, but I'm a half bear. People just
mean-
kind of look at me and assume I'm a bugbear born from bugbear tribe, but that's not me.
I mean, maybe he still has some, genes. Does little Veronica, your niece, have any bear-like attributes?
Oh, well, she is loud and can roar. But other than that, I think that's kind of just a children thing. They're all kind of loud, right? Although Susie,
Okay.
she's a quiet one. She's shy.
And you said your granddad was a human too?
Yeah,
Don't worry,
Like
this
the
is all on the
census
test
taker?
later. I'm making sure.
he was like big as a gorilla. That one. He's huge.
Big as a gorilla.
Gorilla
A
of the
griller?
woods. Shit face shit jaws.
So far
Uh,
I've got Hugh the Mongoose Boom married someone, we don't know who, and gave birth to Hugh 2, who is a human who fucked a bear. And
In her son. All right, she's not just a bear. She's alive.
he's the one referring to her as a bear.
Well, she looks like a bear, but I'm allowed to call her a bear. I'm her son. You're
so
not allowed
mom
to
is a
call her
bear. And you are the oldest, who turned out to not be a bugbear, but people think you're a bugbear. And you married an orc named Battle Axe and had little Susie.
No, he is
Uh,
a bugbear.
No, he's a half bear, half human, but people think he's a bugbear. Are you not listening?
Bugbears are born
Ma-
in cultural tribes. I wasn't really raised in that environment. I was raised by my mom and dad.
I thought
But
that's
racially, you are
all
a
you
bugbear.
meant. You are a bugbear. You're just not a cultural bugbear.
Kind of. I'm like not the same DNA wise. I can't birth bugbears necessarily. They'll just have half bear DNA.
Okay, so you're a man bear.
Man
Yeah.
bear pig.
Okay.
No pig. Not really.
Okay.
There's no pig in my blood.
And
No
then
pig.
You've also got,
I will not have an economy build
your brother
in this
Crack,
campaign.
who married. I'm
Yes.
assuming Mary is also a human.
Yes, she
Your
is.
sister-in-law.
Hmm.
Okay, and they gave birth to Veronica, who can roar.
What happened to the fish? Where'd he go?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm just fixing my window.
You cast invisibility. Someone get him. It's like reaching out to try and grab him.
Okay.
Oh, there he
I
is.
can't wait for this to be on the test later. I'm
There's-
ready for D&D recap Jeopardy.
I don't know if we'll be doing that. Anyway, after all this conference, does anyone have anything else they want to talk
I
about
had-
before we move
I
on?
had one
Nope.
final
Okay.
thing. Brack,
Okay.
can I? Obviously, you can say no if you want, but do you mind if I hold on to this letter? Because tomorrow night I can try again to find a better picture of where he is.
Yeah, you can keep that one. Oh, that one's just he was just ranting about his favorite book. And I don't really
Okay.
read. I don't really
I-
read books, so
I won't
Uh,
open it. I just need to have it on me to use for scrying. That's all.
he was reading some historical book, something about some Roynanimus Bridge figure.
Oh, I have that book.
Oh, you do? Well,
Wow.
maybe if you ever meet Crack, maybe you can talk to him. It's his favorite book.
Oh, now I really want to meet your book.
Crack.
That is, I know the way to a brainiac's heart is through another brain. Yes?
That city that you went to, that you mentioned before, was that Unmar?
I don't think so. I don't. It was a long time ago, but I think so. She lived just outside of that city on a logging camp.
Really?
Yeah. We met in the bar there. She was having a break. I was having a break. You know. She has a very like strange standoffish brother. Who is taking care of the logging camp all by himself now.
Mm-hmm.
But I recall the Tree Felons helped with one of the winter festivals.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember that. Maybe that's what she was talking about that one time.
Might have been. Seems like her brother's doing good work at least, despite his demeanor.
Well, you know, he's a bit strange, but he's always over for Thanksgiving. He's always invited. Always has
So-
a seat at the boom table.
After learning all of this extensive family tree information, how far have we walked, Theo?
Oh, we never
Well,
said
you-
that we were gonna start walking, so we're still where we
Oh, yeah, we've been
started.
sitting on the ground, melting in
burning
the
it
sun.
Well, we
Nice
did for
order.
10 minutes while we were scrying.
Yes,
That's true.
And by the time this conversation is sort of at this point, You stop for 10 minutes to scry, but you continued walking after that. It's dark now, and you don't really have a way to see in front of you. All you have is the dark dune horizon kind of meeting the night sky to kind of traverse through, but you're gonna need a sort of light in order to see.
A sort of I cast light cantrip.
Well,
I do. I did.
what do you cast it on?
I'm holding out my fucking buckler. It's big and round, and it works like a flashlight. It goes.
Wow. What strange
That's
magic.
heavy.
You've never seen anyone use this before.
I don't really hang around magic users, no. All of my infantry
Loads
is...
of them at the guild.
Well, all my infantry are marshals. I shouldn't say infantry. My, like, team.
My 1,000 men that I have under me.
My team are all marshals. They don't really know much about magic. Although one of them, when he flexes his bicep hard enough, will turn me into a potted plant. So I don't really know what that's about.
Symptom of the times, I imagine.
Well, you know, he just gets really angry and he flexes a whole lot, and then he turns me into a potted plant. It's weird.
What kind of plant?
I don't really know. I've never asked. I don't really know what plant I am when I transform. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm a plant, and then I turn back.
You seem like a fern.
Fern?
You do
That's a
kind of give
cute-
like fern.
He gives
energy.
fern vibes, doesn't he?
I like
Yeah,
that. That's cute.
you seem like a spore-based plant.
You know, if I ever have a second child, I'll name them Fern after this moment.
Should I put that in the family tree now, or should I wait?
Well, it's gonna be a little bit later, but
I'll write it down.
you can come visit us if you ever like Balancing. You're always welcome in the Boom House.
Yeah, just give me your home address, and we'll do it, off record during the little skip on the walk. So in the future, I can just tell God, yeah, I'll go over to visit Hrak, and I'll know.
You all can visit Hrak.
Bay is
And
turning
little
into a census
Susan.
taker.
I'd like to meet your kid. She
She
seems
would
cool.
love to meet you. She loves robots and all aliens and monsters and all sorts of things.
She has good taste.
Yeah. She would like soon, I think, but you're a little too scary for her.
That's
Maybe
fair.
Just
wait.
wait till she goes through emo phase.
True, yes. I went through my emo phase. Surely
Maybe
she'll
we-
have one.
Maybe we'll find you a different helmet to wear for that.
More horns.
We can
No,
just get you a
wait,
bucket
oh.
helmet.
Oh.
It'll work just about the same and keeping your features covered.
I mean, so long as we're in the city, there's really no need for me to be wearing it, but
One of these days, you might find yourself in good enough standing to be able to take that thing off.
I doubt it.
You never know.
Anyway,
The world's an odd place.
as you keep walking with the light cantrip's assistance, you're able to make it to the outside of a sort of retrofitted defunct observatory. It looks like it's been abandoned and subsequently renovated. It kind of has a combination of wood and brass making up the exterior. It's really just one big, almost silo-looking building. Not as tall as a silo, but the same shape. And there's a giant, like, bigger than any telescope you've ever seen poking out of the ceiling of it. And there is a staircase that winds up and around the base to go up to a door that is sort of 2/3 of the way up the building's foundation. So you all will be able to explore that after the break. So you all make your way up the stairs of this observatory. The stairs themselves are like brass metallic stairs. I'm trying to think of... I've definitely been on metal stairs before, but the ones that look like they would be uncomfortable as fuck to sit on, because they have like the
those ones
gaps
with
with
spikes.
the...
Yeah.
Yeah,
the spikes.
yeah.
The ones made for
the
extra
steel
grip.
grate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that fire trucks have, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Is anyone
yeah,
here
yeah.
barefoot?
Like
Why are
presently?
you asking?
No,
The
in the
robot probably
campaign.
is.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, my little flippers are out.
You'd be fine. It was more, this would be violently uncomfortable for anyone who wasn't wearing shoes.
I'm
People
wearing
would
I
shoes.
think I wear shoes.
Alright, we'll be fine.
Anyway, the journey here through the desert was actually very peaceful and tranquil. There weren't any threats or anything that, like, unexpected happened. You just, you know, it was about 5 hours worth of water. So, however you, if you guys
Oh,
can track
yeah.
that now.
Oh, I don't remember.
I think I
What did
have
we
that
hold on? Let
somewhere.
me go back up. It's
8
fucking...
ounces, unless you're.
We
voting?
started with 20 gallons of excess. By the
Oh,
time
maybe it's...
we got to the 128 ounces, then a 36, just another 64, and
Did I
then
not save it?
hold on, I have to do math.
I don't
Cool,
think
I have more
saved
time
the
to stall.
notepad.
But you don't have to do any of the t-shirt equations, just the drinking equations, because it's cold because it's nighttime in the desert.
36
Yes.
plus.
And also, we
64.
don't care about the sweating anymore.
Okay.
Probably.
We lost a total of
Who still cares about the sweating?
264. We lost a total of 264 ounces, from worm antics. So before we started moving.
So that means...
It's like two
2.5
gallons and a
gallons.
couple
So
Ish.
and a half.
I would have
Oh, no.
required 10 ounces then, right?
Oh no.
If
no,
it's
sorry.
5 hours.
Just over 2.
128 ounces per fluid gallon.
Right, Theo?
Yes, I believe so.
10,
It's
okay.
double whatever everyone else needs.
Yeah, because for everybody else it would have been 5, right? If it's an hour, or 5 hours, an ounce an hour,
So
right?
Yes, if that's what the rule
Okay.
was, I don't remember.
I thought that's what the rule was. I can't remember. But I'll just mark down minus 10 ounces.
so post.
I love not having to worry about this.
water.
I'm so glad we
amounts,
have other people to track these things, don't you agree,
18
Yeah,
Lauren?
thank
gallons
God. I
and
agree.
4
Every 2 hours
ounces.
was 8 ounces.
Dude, this
So
is
For
like solving
everybody
a
or
math
for each?
word
This is great.
problem.
For
Yeah, right?
For
So you can do the math word
regular
problems in first
people,
grade with a group and you just let
it
them
is
say what they want.
4 ounces an hour.
Okay.
So it's 8 ounces for
Hey,
me?
while
I
you
thought it
guys are
was-
doing this math, Bay Dish decides to drink an extra 16.9 fluid ounce water bottle. So just factor that in.
Wait, so
Okay.
Lydia, does that mean that I drink?
8 ounces an
be-
hour.
So I
40.
drink. I
You
drink
drink
40 ounces. Holy crap!
Dude, you're
Listen,
a
man,
fish.
you're a fish. You're thirsty.
I know. But I'm also a man. Damn it!
Fish out of water, man on
So,
land.
I'm
You
kind of
still
glad
need
Bay
water.
is no longer a fish.
5,
Mhm.
Rest
Yeah,
in
that would have been
peace.
unfortunate.
So
Rip Ib.
120 plus Bay is 17 ounces that he drank.
16.9.
I'm gonna
Also,
kill you.
Mitch, I'm gonna
Um,
definitely butcher this voice, so.
Dude, don't.
Sorry.
Do whatever feels right. Just don't accidentally do Hrack again.
Okay.
We love
I'm
the
amused,
Taco
father.
accent.
I'm going
No,
to
you
kill
can't do that either.
I'm amused, Dad. What's going on?
I will come into your room and beat you to death with hammers. Um,
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
so-
amused, Dad.
the walk
I'm
over.
sleepy.
If you look up at that star up there,
If you look right up there, that's the constellation. That's me. I'm up there in the stars.
I put myself in the stars. So that's
I founded the space program.
Lydia, you
Uh,
got your timestamp for this one?
Do I have to?
It's just an impression.
we haven't said anything regarding him.
Ever.
Nothing that
Who are we talking about? I think we're talking about my renowned Collinsworth impression that sounds a lot like what
Of course.
the other impression is. Now here's the guy, Patrick Mahomes.
Skip bailiff.
So upon arrival to observatory, water is 17 gallons and 13 ounces.
Are we factoring in evaporation from the heat of the desert?
I'm gonna hurt you.
No.
I'm gonna hurt you, Lydia.
No.
No, the water is in an enclosed container, so
That doesn't matter.
it should be.
We have a
Oh,
fridge
it-
after all.
It doesn't
You have a
matter.
fridge. No, I've
I
been
don't
keeping it
think
on
we
my
have
fridge.
20
It's ice
gallons of
cold.
water inside of Cookie.
I
You don't
thought
know
you
that.
also
You don't know how
had
much I
can
stuff
hold.
in your fridge.
Guys, I'm pretty
You
sure
don't
it's
know how
in
much I
the
can
bag
hold.
of holding, is it not? So we
The
don't have to
water?
carry around 20 whole gallons of water.
What?
Is the bake of holding chilled?
No, it's like room temperature.
Does it have its own cooling system?
Voden's like, I want cold water. We're in the desert, but I want cold water.
That's
We have
something. That's
exactly
something that you
one
can.
fan, and it's like the cheapy one that you would find with candy.
That's the type
I
of
could
shit you can get
probably-
in Terrasnium. They can enchant your bag of holding with refrigerated.
I could probably just make cold water now that I
Icy.
think about it.
Do you have
Anyway,
frostbite.
I could make a lot of it actually.
you get to the top of the stairs. I'm gonna actually put Bay up front. Bay, you are met with
He's like
a
the people's
giant-
hero.
a giant door that looks like one that would enter a submarine. It's got like the big crank thing on the front of it,
Like the
and it's got,
bulwark.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's got, like, a little
Bay's familiar
glass-
with these from his time in the Navy.
okay. But it's got this big rotating dial and a small little glass window at the top that is a little too tall for you to reach.
I'm going to hop exactly 2 times, see nothing, and then open the door.
Okay. You kind of pry open the door, and it's like when you turn it, it's like a very loud and rustic sort of screeching. It seems like this thing hasn't been moved, and it's just like. And it's like the whole desert is completely silent, and you just hear. As Bay is opening it like painfully slowly.
Concrete
I take
scraping
out some
noise when you pull it
WD-40.
open.
You have WD-40.
Totally.
Don't lie.
I didn't prepare grease. We can't do this.
Okay.
By the way, Theo, you said it looked renovated, but still at the same time abandoned, or like it looked.
It looked like it
previously
was
and
abandoned,
now-
but was like hastily renovated.
like
not
since
Like
like-
sheet metal all over and like
Yes,
additions of like cloth around places.
hastily
like
renovated since
patchwork.
then.
Yes, since
Okay.
then.
Got
It's
it.
there.
okay.
There's like patchwork on it and stuff like that, but it's not like renovations in the modern home sense.
This ain't
It's
no
like-
grand reopening.
It's like if
folks.
you go
No.
somewhere in a zombie apocalypse and just need to seal it off.
Exactly, just enough for it to be livable. You finally get this dial to turn all the way, and the door doesn't move all that much, so you kind of like pull the whole dial, and it like takes a little bit more of your strength than you would think, and it just and a cloud of dust like billows out from the door and hits you in the face and covers you in a layer of dust.
My entire screen is covered in dust. I cannot see.
Windshield wipers come on.
I don't have those.
Oh, that sucks.
Hello? Hello?
Thanks.
From the inside you just hear like a muffled echoing.
He's
You
actually
see-
a grub from Hollow Knight.
You see that the inside Jesus Christ. The inside of this observatory is like one big round room. There's no like partitions or room dividers or anything. It seems like all the walls on the inside were brought down intentionally. In the center of the room is the bottom of the telescope that peeks through the ceiling, and at the far end opposite you, a little bit to your left, there is like lights that illuminate like a very large and wide workspace that seems like someone is hunched over.
I'm going to take a few steps in and just keep yelling, "Hello? You there?"
Oh, yes, come in.
Cookie, I don't think you can carry the meteor in. Do you want to
Come
just hang
in.
out here for a
Come in
minute?
right now.
You want to
Come
just
in.
hang out here for
Come
a
in
minute?
right now.
Yeah, sure,
I'm
that's fine.
coming. We're just. I have some friends. We're
I've
discussing.
been waiting.
something
Come
very
in right
important.
now.
I'm walking in.
Okay.
We gotta park the meteorite out back.
tie it
It's
to the
stuck in my
the
hand.
stairs.
I can't. The knot's too good.
Oh, all right. I'll walk back out. I'll untie it and tie it to the stairs.
That's right. That's true.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can I do that?
Well,
Can I anchor it?
You can do
Okay.
that.
Mr. Galam.
What? He like turns and it's just like wrinkly elephant face. He's got like frizzled Einstein hair and he has like giant spectacles. And he's got like a big hairy trunk. He's got white hair. He's just looking at you. What?
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Balin Sick. But my friends call me Bay. But you can call me Balin Sick. But your son called me Bay.
Good. Nice to meet you. Come here. Come here right now.
Okay.
Let me
I don't
show you
question
something.
authority.
Let me show you something.
Yes, sir.
You come over to this workspace, and he just has like a jumbled mess of wires and electronics all over the desk, and he's holding two wires. When I short this wire to itself, electricity will run through my body into the other wire, and it will cause big power to device. Yes.
No. Why would you need it to go through yourself?
Good hypothesis. It's always good to have diverse, like, opinions in the workplace. He takes a recorder that is on the other side of the. Experiment number 416. I will try to short the wire again, but this time I will hold it for longer than 4 nanoseconds. He places the recorder down.
Do you still? Why are you putting it through yourself?
Because I am the greatest conductor of electricity this side of the equator, okay? Just watch. And he-
Oh, are you a musician?
An animatronic tackles Bay down the stairs.
Yeah,
An animatronic.
That's funny. That is funny. Here, watch. And he like takes the wires and plates them together. I'm gonna need a dex save from you.
Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. That is a 19.
Okay, you're able to jump out of the way in time, but as he touches the wires together, you hear, and then just as an explosion goes off, and he's like a cloud of like fiery explosive smoke like billows out from the wires, and he is just covered in black smoke. His hair is like blown back like a cartoon, and he takes his hands and rubs his spectacles. Experiment failure. Balin's sick hypothesis confirmed correct. Yes, and he puts the recorder down. I will have to reconsider the construction of this device. You seem to be much smarter than me in this respect. You help.
No.
You help. You help. You sit down
Yes, sir.
right
Yes, sir.
now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. You know much about electronics.
I have an android. Its name is Cookie.
Hey.
Don't look at me
Who
like
are
that.
you?
I'm gonna eat-
Who are you in my house?
Oh, they're with me. They're with me. They're with me. They're with me.
Yeah, hi.
Also,
didn't you
there's 4
What?
others.
There are four people in my house.
You
Right
didn't
now?
let me get to
I-
the point. You just told me to come here, and I got really scared to tell you what's going on. Let's build.
He like slings his hair back. He tries to stand up with his back straight. He walks over to the rest of the group. Hello there. How can I help you?
Sir, we found your rock in the
Yeah,
desert.
the
My
big light one.
You found a rock? Why do you tell me this?
It had your coordinates
balloon.
on it. Said we should return it to you if we found it.
It was inside of a worm.
You speak of meteorites, yes?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Probably.
You have found, my friend, my most prized possession. Bring it down to the garage. I'll meet you there.
Where's the
You have
garage?
a garage?
Yes, if you grab down the stairs and go all the way around to the other side of the building, you'll see big steel door. I will open for you.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Gilbert, you're gonna have to untie the knot again.
Balin
You're
Sick
tied
comes
in.
down right now, right now,
uh,
Balin Sick.
I did not move. I am still at the workbench.
I
He's
am
still
telling
yelling at
right
you.
now to walk over here.
I am still sitting at the workbench.
You come right now.
Oh yes sir, yes sir,
You
yes sir,
you come right now.
yes sir.
Do you two know each other?
No.
He is my lab partner.
Since when?
When you turn your head, I'm already wearing a lab coat and goggles.
Since precisely, he looks at his watch and like starts tweaking at it. 37 seconds ago.
Amir's gonna think I'm so cool now.
I don't think Amir thinks anything is cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but look at my new lab coat. Whose is this?
He's
Where did
looking
I
down
find
at you,
this?
Bay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you earlier. You know, my name's Balin Sick, but my friends call me Bay, but you can call me Balin Sick, but your son calls me Bay, because we're friends.
You know my son.
Yeah. We're friends.
Would you?
We're
Would
also
you?
friends.
Oh, you are. All of you.
We're all his friends, except
Yeah.
for Hrak and Kolbjorn. They don't know him, but
Aye.
they're our friends, and then eventually they'll be his friend. I think he'll like them.
You sit down over there. He points at a table that's like on the right side of the room.
Which one of us is he pointing at?
Bay.
I
You go
said-
sit over there. I come for you later. I go down the garage.
Work on prototype.
yeah. Go work on prototype. I go help friends.
Okay.
I'll go down get garage. You bring meteorite. I give you payment.
Payment? I like run out. I cut the rope. I'm dragging
They-
behind. I'm running.
They fucking jump all the way off the stairs using the meteorite as like a Mary Poppins.
As they're walking around, I pick up the recorder. Experiment 217. I touch wires but not put electricity through myself.
Why do you sound like vampire?
I was just trying to sound like you. I thought it was like a thing.
I saw nothing like that.
I do not sound like it. Well, you come right now. You apologize to me right now.
I'm sorry, sir. I sit back at table.
I sit back at table.
Yes, good lab scientist.
I do science now. Wahoo!
I go check it out. I go check it out right now. Okay. You all go down and you see this big steel door that he was talking about, like a garage door. And you see it kind of wrap up to the ceiling. It opens as the door opens, you see this huge like mechanical laboratory filled with all sorts of like junk, but also like working prototypes and other electronic components. And there's a giant power bank in the center, and there's plenty of room for you to fit the meteorite inside. Please come in. Yes, bring meteorite.
I'm just holding it in front of me, like this.
Yeah,
I
you
guess.
You can sit down right there. Right there. Yes.
Is good right there.
Right there. Yes.
Okay.
You are
what's
mocking my. You are mocking me. You are mocking my voice right now.
No, I just listen. I have a voice recognition program, and like sometimes it goes on the fritz. This body's very old. I can't really
can
control
tell.
it.
You look very how do I say, old gen.
Yeah, believe me, I feel like it, man. I mean, I have the soul of a 15-year-old inside the body of some water robot. It's not pleasant. Do you hear this?
You are a
That's my
horrible
punching mark.
abomination of science.
Thank you. I pride myself on that.
Good. How about you all come upstairs? I will give you reward and we can discuss a meal.
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
Where do we leave the meteor?
You just leave it in the garage.
All right. Is it just like
Park
bouncing
it out
against the
back.
ceiling?
When you come up, you all sit around a big, circular glass table. He has a sort of revolving door-esque, circular booth around this table. There's one little opening, and you can, like, spin the booth around the table. It's very interesting. It seems like a sort of leisurely invention of his own.
Like you're spinning
ro-
the seats around it?
So
yeah, yeah. The
Okay.
seats
Wait.
will like rotate.
the table is stationary.
Yes. You know, like there's that one carnival ride where there's the disc in the like the teacups, and you like you like grab on and you. It's like that, but it's a booth seat at a restaurant around a table. All
Does
right,
it Does
everyone
it spin
in.
freely when we sit down on it, or
Oh well, it I don't really know. I just kind of made it for fun.
okay. I'll take a
Please
I'll
sit-
take a seat.
Sit down. Hey, assistant, sit down now. Oh wait, no. Are you over here? I don't know where you are. Where is
He's
Balin Sick?
yelling into the void.
Balin Sick, come sit down, please.
What?
Get over here. You sit down now.
Crashing and clattering from upstairs.
Do I come over or do I sit down?
You come over here and sit down right now.
I butt scooch my way there so I can do both at the same time.
No, you. I've always been bad at instructions. No wonder I have no assistant.
Thought he was your assistant.
You well, I've had. Shut up.
Okay, sure.
You all kind of sit around the table with this guy, and he adjusts his big ass glasses. So you know my son, Amir.
Mhm.
How you know him?
He was part of our adventuring party.
He likes to adventure, and so do we. So we adventure.
Adventure. Amir stay inside all childhood. He know
Oh.
nothing of outside.
That makes
Well,
sense.
now your son's a hero.
He did
Yeah.
good now.
Oh, I know. He came back to Teresnium. What a hero! Yeah.
No, not
no.
not willingly.
Oh no, that was sarcasm. I know he is prisoner or something like that. There's reason I am here and not in the walls.
And that doesn't bother you that your son was like taken prisoner inside
Oh,
of
it very much bothers me. Do I not look like incredibly angry right now?
It's a
Furious.
little hard to tell. You
Furious,
look,
sir.
You always look a certain way.
Is it the scowl?
It's more
Mostly-
this.
What? What are you implying?
He's
You're a
saying you look
difficult man
old.
to understand. We didn't catch your name. What may we call you?
I am Hardajesh Gulam. I am
Alright.
great mad. Well, they call me mad, but I am great scientist.
Well, you seem angry sometimes, so I understand that adjective.
Well, I'm mad now. I am mad scientist right now, but that is circumstantial.
So have you been doing anything to get your son back so that, you know, maybe from like the outside here that we can help out with? Because we would like to get our friend back.
That is
He
why
kind
we're
of
here.
means a lot. Yeah.
Well, I would like my son back too. You think I have not been diligently researching in the daytime, and I have been putting off my own research. I have not slept for 11 days.
And that's why we came here to see you specifically. We want to get him out.
Well, let's get him out then. Let me tell you about plan. So, I have been diligently researching and trying to find information on Circle of Stars Druid. You know Druid Circle, the very tight-knit group. They are very interested in the astronomical sort of practices, which coincidentally I am also very interested in. I know quite a lot. I have this great means to research the stars. I have learned things about these specific circles. They have methods of communication, all of them, that are unique to themselves that they tell no one about. It's part of a sort of oath that they have. My voice is gradually getting less accented. It's going to be complicated. I do not know anything about how they communicate this way, but they somehow have a way of imparting messages through stars and constellations.
Are we talking just like messaging magic? Like the normal methods or something more?
We're talking undetectable. Without trace, only Circle of Stars Druid able to communicate this way.
So it's like P2P sharing.
Yes,
what?
exactly. Peer to peer.
Yeah.
It's I connect with you in your brain. Only us can communicate. Yes.
No external server. Yeah, yeah. I've done that
Yeah.
before.
It's like that, but through star.
That's a little bit outside my realm of
So
expertise.
why
I
are
how
don't
do
know why.
you
Why are we
change the
placing servants
stars?
outside?
It's not a visible change. It is complicated. You know,
Oh, is it spiritual?
kind of
Like
yes.
most, astrology individuals.
Hey, he
it's
said
very spiritual.
astronomy, not astrology.
Astronomic, yes, astronomy. It is, although it is a bit complicated. Our relationships with the stars are not very well known. We can communicate with each other. The Circle of Stars Druids are able to communicate with each other on this sort of unspoken language. Nothing visual about it or auditory. It's all up here in interpretation, perception. Like, when you look up at constellation, when you look up at star, constellation is interpreted through history. Like, people look at these stars and see images that they want to see. If you are able to sort of key your perception in, you are able to see messages that others do not see.
And you've become trained in this matter.
I know of it. I'm not trained in such expertise of it. I've been trying to observe stars, see any physical change, deduce that it is not a reading, it's more of a experiencing.
So how'd you learn this information in the first place? Maybe we can, find your sources, take a second look.
I don't think you will be able to find my source. I tracked him down, took very long time. Amir, when he ran away, after we defected, went and into training with some great archdruid, Kefia. Yes, you've heard.
You found Kefia?
Kefia found us, kind of. He, we sort of met in strange circumstance. I can't really remember the exact, who did what, but
You could try a
And then-
history roll.
good.
I will try this.
He takes out a D20. He's like, I have this 20-sided die able to tell probabilities. Yes. I rolled dice.
Is
11.
the nastiest, most disgusting.
I got 11, so it is just children's game. It does not tell future. I was lying.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. Tried to get your hopes up.
You thought I break fourth wall. There is no fourth wall. We only have 3 dimension. 3, I count.
But yes, Kefia, he visited the astronomy lab here, and we spent many days talking about star before he had to take his leave. And I learned quite a bit, but not everything. He did not tell me about how to exactly connect on that level. Although maybe some other magical, sensitive sort of people have easier time. I'm not sure.
Couldn't you have just asked him to send Amir a message through this manner before he left?
Kefia is very, very principled man. He does not meddle in the lives of people much anymore. The only reason he trained Amir was because he took interest in him. But once Amir went out on his own, he was on his own. I mean, he's concerned for him, yes, but he does not want to interfere. He's been alive for a long time. Meddling in mortal affairs is a decision you have to make carefully as someone who is immortal, yeah?
That's dumb. If you care about someone, help them. Mortal or
But it-
not, I don't give a shit.
It is not that simple in Terasnium. I'm sure you know, Robot. I can tell by your arm that you are a roach bodyguard.
Yeah, that obvious, huh? I like to put my arm behind my back.
It's that trademark gray steel pink aura patterning that's anyone in Terasnium would recognize.
Shit, I forgot about that.
My boss said roach guard.
Who is your boss?
His name?
Don't matter. Called him asshole.
Yeah, I made him Russian, sorry.
Called him asshole. Only thing matter is scribble at bottom of paycheck.
Give me a second. His name Cassian. I hate Cassian. Terrible boss. They not allow any freedom.
What did Cassian do exactly?
A very affluent and rich philanthropist in Terasnium.
Interesting. Hey, Sue, can I borrow one of your shirts?
Why?
We're going in there. That was the person that used to own me. Probably.
You are Cassian's roach.
I was.
What happened to 7/8 of your body?
Long story. I got power word killed at one point, and then my soul popped out, and they had to find me a new body. It became a whole thing.
But
It's
you
all
kept
right.
the arm.
Power
Well,
word
yeah,
kill. That
it's a
spell is made
arm.
up.
I power word say that is bullshit.
Well, you think I'd be in this rust bucket of a body with a detached arm if I had any other choice? No. Why would I do that?
I mean,
Well, I have body for you.
What do you mean by that?
I have second generation roach.
I have
made a
a
second
great
gen?
giant Voltron Gundam. Put your brain inside.
I have second generation roach.
Can I see it?
Yeah, it is in basement, but we should clear some things up first.
Okay.
So, Amir, is not imprisoned per se. From what I know, rumors have heard, in Terasnium walls.
He stops for.
Um,
He's just. Ah.
Thinking about it.
There's that, like his hair lights on fire while he's thinking.
Rumors within Terasnium walls say that he has been selected for special team by Innovator Supreme Sadali.
He's gonna be a Navy SEAL?
What?
Why was he chosen by Sadali exactly? For what?
I don't. This all I heard. He was recruited for internal, engineering team.
Internal Revenue Service.
And he willingly is doing this.
I don't know about willingly. He may be forced to, but I would hate for my son to willingly help such a staunch technocrat.
Yeah, me too. We're just gonna assume that he's doing this by force, so we can get him out of there, and it's gonna be easy.
easy to go under nose of Innovator Supreme, kidnap one of most important engineers.
Relative to him resisting us, yeah.
You clearly do not know scope of Innovator Supreme within city. Where I thought you were bodyguard from affluent part of town. Where
I
what do
was.
you were?
I was. Okay, I spent most of my time in the Gulls, but I know enough to know how hellish that fucking city is, okay? It's just the only thing that can make this situation worse is if we go in there and Amir says he doesn't want to leave. Okay, so allow me to have a little bit of optimism about this.
You can have optimism about his willingness, but I would not be optimistic about your chances considering what you are up against.
I'm
Sadali
aware.
has been Innovator Supreme for only what, like 2 years, and she's had such a rise in popularity more than any other in history. I mean, even people that invented the I forget the name of the thing.
The wheel. Fire.
Mitch, what was the power source called? Do you remember?
I have to pull up the document. Hold on. Oh god damn it! Where is it?
The wheel.
The
Up, up, up,
arcade
up.
accretion
Even those that
No, that was
create-
mine.
I got this. Even those that create macrocosm pale in comparison to the popularity of Sadali.
What'd she do to become Innovator Supreme exactly?
Thaumaturgy. The marriage of science and magic. Something that Terraznium has been very against all of its history until she came along.
I wonder why.
She's created a sort of schism within the culture. The newer generation, the younger folk, think that the marriage of magic and science was only natural and should be, embraced. Me and my generation are more wary about the, ethical and, potential dangers associated with two of the greatest powers in the world being used for same purpose.
I'm surprised more people aren't against it considering what happened.
Well, a lot of change brought about in the world thanks to Surge, some people looked at it as, unifying, while others looked at it as isolating and very, very dangerous. It did literally bring everyone together, although it also caused a lot of societal collapse because of that.
Collapse. Funny.
Haha, Destiny ref. Sorry, I'm not commenting more. I'm writing down so much shit right now.
That's okay,
So-
that's why I'm not talking.
That's okay. We give time for player notes.
I spin propeller hat. Bzzz.
By the way, how do you spell his first name again? I can't remember.
Harjesh.
Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember. I forgot there was an R in it.
That's the first name I've spelled correctly in like 30 years.
It's because it's an actual Indian name.
I know.
even though he's Russian. I can't do
He-
Indian accent.
Look, it's D&D. Anyone can have an accent from anywhere, regardless of where you're from.
I can
Yeah,
only do the
Ramirez
Indian
also
accent when I'm
did
yelling
it.
at Bay to sit down.
That's the parent
It's-
energy infusing in
It's a hard one to learn.
Yeah, exactly.
People wonder where Amir's inherent respect for authority came from.
His father's very commanding.
Amir loved doing science project with me.
Amir, you come sit down right now!
He spent all day doing project with me. So far, we have great time. Great. You sit down. You make the wire. You solder the wire. Make circuit. You learned how.
You don't know, figure it out.
Here is textbook. He hands him like it's like 3,000 pages.
So Dahlia has been looking for meteorite. I will not let her have it. I'm glad you have found it. More for the fact that Sodali did not find it herself, and now I am in possession of it. The tides are turning, it seems.
What's so big about this meteorite, by the way?
Infinite energy is what's big.
What?
Yes, the macrocosm, though as advanced as it is not technically infinite, as you know. This, the meteorite downstairs, is.
How? I thought that infinite energy wasn't like physically possible.
Not on this planet, it's not.
Oh well, we already know that it is possible.
What's that supposed to mean?
Out of the cough made that so much funnier.
The fish is like water.
Still covered in dust, gills just clogged.
He's been sitting there like.
I'm standing completely still and I cough and it's just like a cloud of dust that like poofs off of me.
Oh, fish, do you need water system? It seems like you are very thirsty. I can provide you with water recycling technology to help your body.
Really?
It will you will ingest water through gills, you will breathe, and it will recycle through a filtration system so you can infinitely breathe the same water.
What would you want in return? That's quite the gift to offer.
You got me the meteorite, yes, and it's not in Sidali's hands, that's enough for me.
Okay.
All you need to do is sit still. He like stands up, grabs something from his workbench, and comes over to you with a drill and two like plastic tube looking devices.
Do I like sit still or stand still?
You just sit still right here, just try not to flinch, okay?
Okay.
He's gonna like line it up and sort of like it's a very small drill. So when it goes through you, you just feel like a cold shooting into your skin.
It's like
But
a
it,
needle,
then it
kind of.
yeah, but then it
He
stops.
jams a piece of rebar through your neck.
And he installs it on both sides of your face, on top of your gills, and then one just inside of your like the bottom of your neck. And now you have two tubes kind of running from here to here.
So there's like tubes now visible.
Yes. And he's like pouring some like ultra filtered water inside, and there's now water like running from your gills into your body, and it's kind of like cycling there forever now. So now you can breathe on land proper, yes? Feel like just in water. And you do feel a relief of breathing that you haven't had in like years since you've been in Dweerhalen and out on the ocean.
This is amazing.
Simple rebreather technology.
Anyways, we do know that there are rocks that contain infinite power. That is what we were told the other rock that we received had. You know, the one that we explicitly did not bring here because it might
Are we
cause-
certain it's not the same material?
It very well might be. It's from the same area.
What material is this that you're referring to?
Let's answer that with a question. What material would you say this meteor is comprised of?
Completely foreign substance to Korrineo, not even on chemical list, not on periodic table of elements. Unknown completely. But when hooked up to electronics, which is my other specialty, able to produce so much that overloads even simple wires to a complex machine. But when able to harness, I assure you, infinite energy, no question. When you stand next to it and stand very still, you can almost feel the electromagnetism flowing through you. Night of Surge. This meteorite crashed down to Korrineo, scorched through sky, create Earth, path of Earth completely, like, singed in its path, until landing right next to my lab over here. If you go about 6 miles that way, you will see the crash site.
Does anybody else know about this meteorite or what it can do?
Sadali knows that it exists and knows what it does, but she will not find it now.
Maybe it was safer in the worm.
I do not think the worm would have stood a chance. uh, assuming you mean regular purple worm.
No. Big purple worm.
How do you define regular?
Supernova.
Well, you know, crawl through sand, eat sand, spit acids.
What about burn glass holes through sand, spit, searing magical energy and fire?
Can only be hit with adamantium.
That does not sound irregular.
No, not very. But we dealt with it, and that's
dead?
this was in its mouth.
Maybe Sadali sent Purple Worm to retrieve meteorite.
She has control over purple worms.
I'm not sure. That sounds like something she would do.
God, I don't like her. I'm glad I
So
left
what-
when I did.
Is she a biologist then? What is her?
She's a thaumaturgist. She has expertise over anything technological and anything magical. She knows everything that there is to know about thaumaturgy.
Okay, and this is just for like my own defense, so I know what I'm getting into here. What would happen if she saw me, considering that I am a robot with the soul of a mortal inside of me?
She would probably desire to experiment on you, although it really depends on your attitude. If you are able to keep your mouth shut and maybe try to, you know,
Oh,
say things that she likes, maybe she would be kind to you.
I'm
So
not good at
she's-
that.
Fascinated in magical oddities.
Very, yes.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
That you are odd.
You're strange. You're not normal.
Although if you had the Roach 2.0
Ouch.
body, you may be able to blend in a little bit better.
I guess I'll have to. It's fine. This thing is old and creaky anyways, but I'm keeping the arm.
You can keep arm, although you'll have to do a little paint job. They look quite different, these new models.
Okay. I mean, you gonna show me it? Like, also, like, I have a soul that's been out of a body before. It wasn't like pleasant. It was really cold. How do I know I'm not just gonna like disintegrate?
I will transfer consciousness digitally.
I have a physical soul.
You as you are now will die, but you'll have a perfect copy of yourself walking around.
I have technology able to. It uses thaumaturgy to help with physical soul transfer. Although we will need something of equivalence in order to go through that process. So we will
Equivalent to their soul.
equivalent to the transfer of a soul in value.
1 diamond worth
This
1,000
like Full
gold or
Metal
more.
Alchemist. Is this the law of equivalent exchange? I don't
Is
like
this
that
applied
one.
energistics, Theo?
The law of equivalent exchange is a thing in actual thaumaturgy, but yes, it is like Full Metal Alchemist if you want to bring it in that direction.
I mostly did because you always said that my character is basically just Alphonse.
Yes. I'm playing into it a
And-
little bit.
For those of us who haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist,
The law of
Get on it.
equivalent exchange is the basics of thaumaturgy. If you wish to, you know, if you desire something of which you cannot obtain, you can transform something into it, or you can like do things like transfer consciousness, use magic to create or transform things. But you need to sacrifice something of equal value in order to, you know, create the process.
It's like it's the thought that something doesn't come from nothing. You know, like in order to have something, you need to give something.
You need to.
And needs to be the
Matter
right
is
amount of
not
something.
created or destroyed in any process of thaumaturgy. It needs to just like it's all done in debt, if that makes sense.
okay.
Speaking of,
So let's say, sorry, I'm just trying to give quick example. He takes like a syringe that he pulls out of his that he pulls out of his lab coat, and he goes. He stabs it into himself and pulls out some red and blue spiraled fluid, which you think is his blood and mana. If I take this and I put it into simple machine, it would be enough to do simple thaumaturgy.
So what exactly are we going to require for an entire soul?
That I do not know. I am not very well versed in the values of, worldly things in terms of equivalent exchange.
Right. Bay, it's been fun.
Maybe if you have some sort of legendary magical item.
If you have a purple longsword of sorts.
Legendary. I do not. I have.
You had asked before if it had a name. The other rock I was talking about, it was Aeronite.
Oh, we're telling him this. Okay.
Why not?
I know of Aeronite.
Why not? Okay.
We don't have it.
That's better that you don't. Sadali, while taking Amir, also took many other, scientists within city, but also recruited a Dr. Tego Slimmel in order to use and manipulate Aeronite. She is the lead expert of it in the world.
I'm sorry. Slimmel? Tego Slimmel? She's here in the city walls?
Yes,
Right now.
The strange brain. She is in Ivory Tower with Sadali now. Yes.
How the fuck did they find her?
They have a way of finding everybody. They found Amir. No, like where were you? Where were you all when Amir was captured?
In
Hell.
hell.
What?
Our
Long story.
bodies
What?
were in the woods. On
We
the
found them
ground.
in the middle of nowhere, essentially.
It's a long story, but if you really want to know all the details, you can check out Roll Slop on YouTube.
Good plug. Plug it in our own episode. Let's see. Yes.
I do not know how to spell Tego Slimmel's name. Hold on.
They have means of finding people. They have great levels of surveillance. Many, Sadali especially, she might use some sort of divination in order to find target.
You
Anything is-
seem,
anything
you
is
seem
possible.
interested by this Slimmel figure, Cookie. Is this another person
Yeah.
you worked for?
Worked for, no. Was made by, yeah.
Ah. Inventor
She's-
of the...
She's the inventor of the roaches. Listen, I don't really know for why. When I got powered on, I was just immediately shipped over here. But you have your first little memory storage filled up by a crying bugbear saying, "I'm so sorry, you don't get to go to war,
A
child."
bugbear. An actual
Yeah.
bugbear.
She's an actual bugbear. I assure you that.
Hmm.
And she's always nice to me in the 5 seconds I remember her, but
I thought they weren't very smart. Bugbear. They invent big robot like you.
yeah, apparently. I don't know. Anyone can be smart. You're smart in different ways. You're smart, like, emotionally.
I was soon on this one.
I'm trying to be nice.
I know.
Intelligence
it's just
comes in
weird.
many forms.
It's a bit unsettling that on one hand, I have a woman that if I meet her might just like take me in to do government experiments, but on the other hand, I have another woman who might just take me in to do government experiments. I feel like I'm in a lose-lose situation here, and I just want my friend back.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, they might just kill all of us.
That's not preferable.
Who was saying that Slimmel will want to experiment on you?
I mean, like, the thing that she invented became sentient. You're an inventor, right? I feel like the natural like knee-jerk reaction is, "Ooh, let me see how this thing ticks. What happened?"
Maybe if
I
I was
don't know
stupid
what happened.
Teresnium dog, yeah, but not me, no.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that,
I
but
doubt
I don't know what she's like.
I doubt Slimmel would have such reaction. She is a very unique inventor. She had to be somewhat coaxed into working with Sadali, so maybe there's some sort of resistance there towards Terrestrium culture.
We'll find out when I guess we're going to see my mom.
Hmm.
I don't know if I've made it very clear, but I tend to know a lot about the city. I've lived all my life. So I can answer any questions. We can make a plan.
Well, you already told us about the stars thing,
Where the
but it
hell
seems like we
is
don't really have a lot of
Sadali?
leads.
Sadali lives in a place called Ivory Tower on top of city. City laid out like big pancake, you know, it's like a short stack of pancakes.
Hear that, Harak?
It's a so it's
Mm.
the city itself is what, cylindrical or
It's like a it's like a staircase. You know, you got 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, all the way up into the Ivory Tower is the topmost point of the city. The higher
That's
up you
really
go, the more affluent of citizen.
It's like a birthday cake with a candle on top.
Yes,
Basically, yeah.
exactly. Not very analogous in the brain, but you know, I make up for it with raw intelligent power.
takes a fucking hit off of the electrical current. I was under the impression it was more of a closed environment. There's they have like fake rain and
Oh
some
yes,
Cloud seeding.
there's it is sort of hourglass shaped. You go from the bottom up to Ivory Tower connect to artificial sky.
and the Ivory Tower, is there what forms of access to this place exist?
I have not even been near Ivory Tower in my entire life. I have lived on topmost level of Terrasnium, but never near Ivory Tower.
I guess we should get the most obvious questions out of the way. How do we get into the city?
No, you can just walk in.
As I understand it, it's floating. It levitates.
Oh
How
yes.
do we get up?
Once you get closer, gravity starts to distort. You would just be able to jump up to gate.
When did that start happening?
It's always been case, as long as I've been live.
I suppose, did you ever... Well,
It
you
was
only
under
would have
some
had the
level.
chance when you're leaving.
When
I
you
was a
jump
little
down, it
occupied.
just feel like you know, you're jumping down. When you jump up, it's slightly different.
Well, that'll be an interesting experience. Okay.
But yes, as much as we can rely on the communication through the stars, we might not be able to figure it out in time. We need to come up with a different plan while I try to use star communication. You all will have to infiltrate city. I assume that is what guild members sent to do, yeah?
Correct. Our job is to enter the city and retrieve Amir.
I was just an escort.
Well,
He
you're
was
helping with
escort.
that end goal.
Yeah. But I got my own brother to worry about.
What can we do to better blend in with the people there?
I have costumes and people you can meet that will harbor you inside of their homes. But You will also have to very closely monitor what you say, lest you end up in the gallows.
They're gonna hang us if we talk weird.
No, the gallows is what they call under part of city, underneath floor, underneath ground. You see, the base of city is like this, and then, you know, goes up towards every tower. Underneath all of that space between the ground you stand upon on the upper districts and the bottom of city is completely hollow and has other city underneath.
Not a pleasant place.
It's also incredibly sprawling. This Terraznium is biggest city in world.
It sounds like there's a lot of classist division there.
Yeah, that's saying something.
We do not take very well. Well, I shouldn't say we. I am defector, but they, people I used to be, do not take very good care of lower class citizen. That
No.
is why I defect. I have seen things that other high class citizen do not see.
So how do we? We'll obviously need to make our way up towards the top. How do we blend in with higher class citizens?
You'll have a roach with you. That's
The roach
quite
will
the
be
sign.
big sign of affluence and influence. Yes. The roach is key to your survival.
Okay.
If you lose roach, all hope lost, essentially.
Nah, no pressure. Great.
Well, we don't intend to lose Cookie at any point throughout this, so. Don't
Well, we
imagine
didn't
that
intend to
would be
lose a
problem.
mirror either, so you know things happen.
Yeah, but we're not Bay. We're not going to hell while.
Yes, you're all also fully
The way-
conscious for this
The way
experience.
Cookie talks, I think we are going to hell.
Yeah, you're someone who's now experienced hell. You're pretty damn close.
Ah. Any bureaucracy is as
once-
bad as another.
Once we are in the city, and we start making our way up, Harjish, do you suggest
Yes.
that we? How likely is it that we'll be able to get away stealthily? Or get in
0%
stealthily?
chance. Once
So
you
we're going
once
in
you
by force.
retrieve Amir, you're going to have to fight your way out or have some other plan.
Okay.
We are
Okay.
going to use a certain fountain festival in order to infiltrate. This will be a way for us to get up districts without being seen. Fountain Fest, very traditional Terraznium celebration. Innovator Supreme, come speak, show off new invention. It's getting close to new discovery election cycle. And it's not quite an election, but I'll tell you
A
more.
presentation, a science fair,
Yeah.
if you will.
A sort of science fair, but Innovator Supreme always get first spot. Everyone gathers near fountains. It's, you know, historically celebrate invention of macrocosm through primeval waters.
And
The
when is this festival?
it is 7 days.
So basically, we have 7 days to go around, gather as much intel as we can, and then make our break for it.
Fountain Fest will be the day you infiltrate the Ivory Tower. That will be the only chance you get.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, before then, we're gonna have to go around the city, finding paths, making our way
Exactly.
through, making allies. Especially if we're gonna
Yes.
fight our way out. There's no way we're fighting our way out on our own.
Which, if there's
Absolutely
that
not.
much class division, it might not be too difficult to start a bit of an uprising.
I would be wary of starting class war.
You would
Why?
be surprised
we
how
leave this
dedicated.
place and it's not gonna matter anymore.
Well,
I think you
I
underestimate
for one
how
am.
much people respect the Innovator Supreme.
I think you underestimate how much Terraznium affects other nation.
That's true.
Where do you think all of your technology come from?
I don't have any technology.
Do you
I'm
use
just
the
a sword
bathroom?
guy. Oh my god. That was a stupid idea. I'm sorry.
Listen, there's no way that we're
do
gonna get
you
out of here without
do you
causing
brush
some kind of-
beard and brush teeth? You know, we do everything for world.
Hard
Listen,
gesture.
there's no way that we're getting out of there without enacting some sort of change, right? Like we're going in there to steal one of the lead engineers of the Innovator Supreme. We're either going to get hunted down for the rest of their lives, and as someone who's been hunted down by an all-powerful being once, never again, or we're going to have to do something to prevent that from happening.
Yes, fish.
You said that the city has an artificial sky. I have a couple questions. First,
Yeah.
is it like a dome? Or
It is like ceiling. It
Think
is
like on an
uh,
hourglass structure, it's like it all ascends up to where the ivory tower is, and it's like a flat
Let me
top.
pull out. I have spare blueprint over here. Give me 1 second.
I'm kind of
Let
picturing
me-
like a upside down wine glass.
let me pull
So-
up Microsoft Paint.
I have spare blueprint. I show you structure. So, if we look at it like this, this is structure of city. This is a gallows. This is ivory tower.
And the
This
upper
is
district.
artificial sky.
The upper districts upon the gallows, I assume, are layered atop that hollow center.
Yes.
The staircase that you
I
mentioned.
see. Okay, that makes way more sense now.
Like a tiered farm.
Yes, artificial sky provide things like water.
Mm.
Inside of Ivory Tower also house microcosm or macrocosm.
Microcosm from Destiny 2. If you beat the Innovator Supreme,
Macrocosm-
you get an exotic weapon.
Macrocosm create energy for all of city.
Hmm. Well, my follow-up question isn't really a thing anymore.
You robot, you are from Gallery, I assume, or you were.
I spent a lot of my time there, yeah.
Yes, you were with. You were with. I forget his name already, boss.
Fuckhead.
Yeah.
Started with a C, right?
It did. I wasn't really allowed to address him by
Cassian.
name. Cassian, yeah.
Cassian!
Cassian live here in this district's second most to top district. I believe name is Cleo's Crossing.
I have the document up now.
Cleo's Crossing, yes.
Okay.
There's from bottom to top. Gallery, Leolus, Cleo's Crossing,
Nope, you have
Sightened.
that wrong. That's you went the other way. Sighton District is the bottom. Sighton District is here.
oopsies. I have it
Leolus is
written
here.
backwards.
Ivory Tower
Okay.
is inside here.
Oh, yeah,
Cleo's
yeah, yeah,
Crossing
yeah.
is in the middle.
My bad.
Very complex city structure. And of course it all sit on top of big sand.
The big sand.
Wait,
What is
Too
it?
much
Floating?
land. Too much land.
too much sand. Right here, yeah. I know this is a lot to take in. I answer any questions.
Can we save this and put it in resources?
Yes.
other than just going in and making some allies where we can, is there a better way to move up the districts, or at least a place to start so we can start our pathing?
It depends on what where your skills lie. If you think you can appeal to common man,
Well, basic good at that.
I am the people's hero.
I'm good with kids. I have a lot of
yes,
experience with that.
Soon
we-
hits our teenage demographic.
if
Yeah.
we think we can
Get along with
appeal
construction
to
workers.
if we think we can appeal to more lower class citizen, more common blue collar sort of culture, then gallery is best bet. But if we think we can do some schmoozing, then maybe we can do some work in Sighton District.
I could pose as a fish oil baron.
We send fish into Sighton District. We split up, yes?
Are we splitting
Honestly,
the
that might
party?
not be a bad idea.
Who
Okay.
here feels like they can pass off as the most sophisticated members of our party?
Vodan.
I mean, I'm pretty slick. I'm
Vodan and
slick as a
let
fish.
Cookie go with them so that they have the roach.
I was gonna say,
Balin,
yeah,
you
that
strike
might
me
be
as a man who
possibility.
could clean up nicely if you put some effort into it.
I could probably do some good work in the more middle districts.
Only question is how we structure session.
DM, is that you?
Or we could not split the party and we can all use our skills together.
We only have 7 days, and we're going to need to cover a lot of ground.
On the biggest city on the planet.
So how do we structure the session?
We could do 2 groups. Each individual session.
Mm.
Not as
That's-
fun.
It's not as fun. Lot of time for me.
The other half of the party, you don't have to show up to session. It's just all gonna be the one group.
It'll be more immersive
What?
that way.
And then we have one session that is just Theo and Noah doing his upper class smooching
Well, no,
for 4 hours.
I thought Cookie would be with me, right?
Yeah.
It would have to be. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The roach.
Oh, so we would send Bay alone to the fucking to the site.
I would do it. I would do this one time. I would do 2 groups. One where it's just Noah and Lauren, and one where it's just Mitch, Lydia, and Zach. And I would do one of them on Saturday and one on Sunday, but I would only do it this one time, and I'm never doing it again.
That's completely fair. I'm not. I mean, we don't
If
even
you don't
necessarily have
want to do that, there's
If we
no
don't-
We don't
need
have to do that.
I
like
would
we've
be.
done. We've done split the party things before, where we just go back and forth. You know, I don't think it's the end
Yes,
of the world.
but
We could
I
set a
would-
timer, Theo, at 1 hour for each person when we do session, or for each party.
I don't.
We
Re-
could
I'm
do
not
that.
really down for that. I'm down
That-
for the idea of splitting if we do that. But if you guys don't want to do that, then we are not splitting.
It's more
Because the other
scheduling
thing we
problem.
could do is we could try to pitch it as like, oh, because we have 7 days. What are there, like 5? There are 4 districts,
Yes.
so that means
4
almost
other than the ivory tower itself.
yeah. So that means that we have about we could split time by days. So maybe in the gallery we do like 3 and then 2 and then 1 and 1.
Plus,
I
if
was
we
thinking-
split up,
If we were to do the split, we were to do two groups, 1 session in each. Then after that, you would come together again
Mhm.
after that 1 session, and then things would start happening. But it would just be one time where you guys are separate, doing things separately, trying to figure something out. And it would be like and it would be better for it to be 2 groups, 1 session each, because then I can really like pace it out better than doing like, all right, this group, then that group, then this group. Then it's less overall time.
makes
So
It's your call.
it's not my call.
the
Um,
thing with I feel
I
like if
am
we
down to do it if you guys want to split.
I feel like if we split up, though, we risk like if some of us get into trouble,
That is true.
then like
That
how
is
are we?
a-
How the others? First of all, might not even know And even if they did know that we got into, we might be screwed. At
That
least
is
if
a-
we're all together and we get screwed, we run into trouble, at least we can collectively maybe get out of trouble.
Yes, Mitch.
I would like to raise a point. If we all split up, we won't necessarily all get to experience Terraznium, and like all its parts as players being able to interact with it. So as tactically satisfying as it could be to do that, I think for at least a period of time it would be fun to try to just see the city as a group, because otherwise it would be at the end of the arc, someone might have like never gotten to see the gallery. Like a character never would have been able to interact and see what would happen with that.
Yes, soon.
Alternatively, after we do come back together, we're gonna have to make our way through all the layers anyways, because we're gonna have to leave the city. Or group up in
Yes.
one
Yeah,
spot
but we don't know
and
what the
then make our way
circumstances are gonna
back
be
up
like.
to the top. And if some of us do get in trouble, then we would still have the edge of part of the party not being in trouble, giving us more of an advantage on being able to go in head on, as opposed to having to find an alternate way.
Yes, Bay.
So, I think from a tactical standpoint, I do like the idea of splitting. It allows us to play into each of our individual strengths and could create some really cool moments of having this split dynamic where we're forced to not have all of our resources that we normally have as a group. And I think it could be like a really cool and unique way to tell that story, especially having the blind side of what the other party's gotten into. Because it would be a really neat story hook if one side did get in trouble, and then we're only finding out about it in next week's session when we're supposed to come together, and oh god, the other group didn't show up. Something like that I do think could lead to a lot of very interesting narrative.
It
Yeah,
does
not
mean that those
specifically
sides would
that
have to take
example,
their own
but-
notes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think it's split up fine in that way because Lauren and Noah both take notes, and Lydia and
I'm
Mitch
the
take
weak note
notes.
taker.
Yeah, and we
There's only
have
one
two
problem
strong note
child here.
takers in Zach's group anyway, so that'd be fine. So let me recap this out because everyone has said their piece. At least I think, unless anyone else has anything else to say before I.
Lauren, did you
get to
make your
the-
pitch?
I made my pitch of what an alternative would be.
Okay.
Okay, so here are your options. 1, you can split up. The way I would do it is next session you would still be together. It would be the introduction into the city, and you would putz around and make sure that you know like what's up and everything. But the session after that would be split up into 2 groups and do that sort of thing, and then you would come back together. The only real downside to doing this would be the tactical disadvantage of if one of the groups gets in trouble, the other group may not find out about it until it's too late.
That's what I was saying.
In terms of seeing the city and seeing all of Terraznium, like each individual player, I wouldn't worry about that. I I have plans for stringing this along, so don't worry about not seeing all of the city. This arc isn't going to be over and done with in like soon, so and the other option is to stick together and kind of try to move along as a group. The disadvantage of that is that it would take more time and you might not be as prepared once the 7 days is up. I will only I will only do the split if it is unanimous.
I'm willing to do the split. Like, I'm not gonna dispute it if other people. Like, I will. It's more
Should we
just
show of
would just be
hands?
nervous.
If you want to do the split, it'll be for one session only, and it's not the next one, it's the one after that, which would be after Fallout. So it's gonna be a while.
Oh yeah.
There will be time to prep it.
Yeah, there will be
Yeah.
plenty of time. Raise your hand.
To be clear, this split is 2 separate sessions, Saturday into Sunday.
Yes, and one of the groups would be a Saturday, and one of the groups would be a Sunday. But on the same weekend.
No. How strongly do you all feel about this?
I think tactically it would look extremely suspicious if all of us were wandering around in one big group trying to get information about it.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Especially with somebody as obvious as I'm gonna be.
Well, you would be less obvious than all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if a roach down in the gallery isn't exactly like I was there for very specific reasons before, and I haven't been there.
We would all stick out like sore thumbs for the most part,
Yeah.
but I'll do it if everyone's thinking about it.
Noah, are you convinced?
I mean, I'm not opposed to it. Like my preference, I don't know. I'm not really opposed to it necessarily. So
Okay. Well, let's do it then. Let's do the split. You guys can decide what you want the group split to be, in terms of the groups. So, like, who makes up what groups?
And this is happening. So are we having another session, and then the one after Fallout?
Yes,
Is
it's
going
the
to be-
split.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next session will just be get into the city.
Yes.
Cool.
Get into the city, see what's up. Try to like feel out the culture and stuff like that, and then you split up. One group going to the gallery, and one group trying to sort of get upward into the more affluent districts using the roach. So, Lauren, you don't really have much of a choice in terms of where you're going.
Yeah.
But-
No, I'm
but
aware.
Who you're going with is up to you guys, whether you want it to be Vodan or someone else.
And who knows? Maybe we'll get in trouble on day one and we'll all get thrown to the gallows and we won't even have to worry about it.
Highly likely.
I do think that Vodan's a generally good
I think he would be
choice
the
to
good
send.
pick.
Well, because also this is a city of animalistic races, and he's a fish.
Yeah.
True.
The fish oil baron.
I do think
Indeed.
that would be our best call, is sending Vodan and Cookie.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
maybe you'll finally get a chance to use false wife.
The real
But I'm
question
not
would be
dying
which
to-
side
I
we want
know.
Soon to go in, because I think me and Colbjorn would definitely have a better shot on the lower levels. So the real question is what side Soon would want to fall onto to help out.
Soon, that's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Decision doesn't need to be made right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you got
There are
time.
definitely positives to both. Soon does better in a more, like, this is more of the Underdark type, like, area that Gloomstalkers are very accustomed to, and also, Soon would, it would be difficult for, Soon would need, like, a disguise of some sort in order to fit in.
Yeah.
They're more
Also-
animalistic, so it wouldn't be that hard. But there's also positives to them going topside, which would be that they get to kind of keep Cookie in check.
Yeah.
And Bodan, are
Well,
you kidding me?
The struggle
All of
with
us are
that
on
is Soon has to participate in bureaucratic culture.
No, that's Vodan's job.
Yeah.
But you
How
could make it
there-
Vodan's job.
How common are bodyguards in this city?
Very, especially the higher up you go.
Oh well. I'll have my roach and my bodyguard.
A guy with 2 bodyguards might be considered
really
very
interesting.
influential.
Your servant with dentures.
You would have to like adopt.
I
You'd
was
have to.
spit over my keyboard.
You'd have to adopt a sort of identity and kind of like have this air about you of I'm supposed to be here and these are my 2 guards.
I'll get into my Dida thing. You know, Dida is very much like that.
Make sure to bring your bellhop uniform.
So soon, just let me know which group you want to pair up with,
Okay.
whatever that is.
Okay.
So if I have this correct, we will split up. We will
We
have
split the party.
we
Yes.
we split up. We let Fish and robot go up top, and we let the pirate and and the human warrior go down into gallery, and soon we'll go wherever needed.
Sounds like the plan.
Good plan. Now, there are some things about the plan that are still need to be worked out. Let me tell you a bit more about Fountain Fest really fast. So historically, Fountain Fest is celebrated because of the macrocosm's invention, which was very controversial in Terrasnium history. It wasn't created by science, it wasn't invented. It was wished for at the fountain that contained primeval waters. One in Wabuji nearby. Found in some sort of wreck. So we celebrate the Fountain Festival to, mark that part of Terrasnium's history where the people were divided as to whether or not this was a good idea. But it led to much prosperity.
Ain't that
yeah.
fantastic?
Crazy. Who would fight over that? Such a clear
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah, I mean, it was just such an easy decision to make.
It was clear Fountain had very strong wishing power. Ones that even wizards would not dream of. I shudder at the fact that humans are able to access such power. Although I guess that is quite hypocritical, seeing as I have an infinite battery in my basement right now.
It is a little hypocritical, yeah. But that's okay.
But I do not use it for self. I simply keep it so that Sedali does not get her grubby mitts on it.
And that's respectable.
Sorry, I'm just like... I apparently didn't prep enough. I have rewards. Let me grab.
I have somewhere around here, and he like hands you a fucking Nokia.
I have a GameCube.
Here,
I
you
have a
play.
Nintendo
You
GameCube.
play Smash 64 while we wait. Yes.
I will give you this. I will give you these very rare specs, but you have to promise to give to my son once you retrieve him. He'll know what they are.
Yeah, of course.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time. You
One.
got a lot of clutter in there. It gotta take a while to rustle through all those metal boxes.
Through all of those Excel documents.
Is that what it's called?
I have some instructions here that identify the powers of the item if you need to use them, but like I said, you can use it all you want. Just give it to Amir when you get him.
Okay. Will do, sir. Damn.
It's back to back. And Oracle.
Oracle.
Those are some funky glasses.
What do they look like?
It says the item comes in the form of blacked out goggles that wrap around your head. The frames have a steampunk-esque aesthetic. Etched on the edge on the right lens's frame is written "Forged by Paloma Industries."
I love palomas.
Lydia, don't send me Stell goggles.
I do good now. Wahoo!
Have you
I
noticed
would-
I'm huge?
I want to move on to the next thing, but I also want to give you guys an opportunity to kind of come up with like literally any. This is the opportunity you have to ask any question you want.
I know.
I mean,
have
the
some-
trouble with that is like if you present open, you can ask anything about it. We don't like have. We don't know what there is to ask.
Vsauce music.
Yeah, it's kind of tough before we interact with the city to know exactly what gaps we need filled.
Yeah, maybe what we can do is do next session, and that way we get a little bit of a feel for the city, and then we can come back with questions.
Because he said he does have disguises, generally speaking, to fit in. Are there any linguistic quirks that we should be aware of? Any, like, social...
Big words. They use big,
Okay.
dramatic wording.
Oh, I'm really gonna tap
They
into my die to the.
They add de gozaru on the end of all of their sentences.
It's not Wano.
And then,
Um.
like, greetings, how you should address somebody, like, socially. how
There's
you should
nothing-
approach.
Salutations, fellow malefactors.
Yeah, there's not really any standard. It's more just like the more intelligent you appear, the better.
Hmm.
I do hate those obstreperous fools down in the gallows. See?
There you go.
Maybe I'll
No, it's
finally
got
get
it.
to use the word orbose.
Is that
That'll-
something you've been waiting for?
Yeah. We were talking
He's
about
always waiting to
orbular
use
before
orbose.
and how it's technically orbicular.
not,
Another word you can use is orbose.
They're
To
not
describe something
completely.
round.
They're not completely like isolated from outsiders. There are tourists and things and people that come through, but the higher up you go, and the more like of an outsider you appear, the worse it is.
What happened? What have you done?
Orbus.
Or both?
Or both. We need to find something that is equivalent so that we can start soul transfer. Also,
Okay, we said something legendary.
something akin to legendary, yeah.
Would 3,000 gold work?
How many?
More like
how many ball bearings would you
500,000.
like?
Hmm.
Ball
How about 8 million
bearing-
ball bearings?
8 million ball bearings. How much is a ball bearing? Again, this
How-
is not.
What is it made of?
Is it brass ball bearing? I will take them.
I would like them for me.
I love brass. Bold and brass, they called me.
Could it be a piece of something legendary?
Like,
A singular pouch off my belt?
how is magic? Yes.
Yes.
You're not getting me multi-tool.
What if we
Just the
if-
scissors.
what if we combine that with the Pauldronite?
I
What
have
is
a
that?
green caterpillar I've been holding on
It's
to
very
for a very
rare.
long time.
We have this cap of underwater breathing.
Yeah, we're not gonna use that for shit. You can have that.
I've got this big fucking bee.
That's not even yours.
Inside of a jar, you just see a giant bee pressed up against the glass inside. Just...
He's just smiling. I don't know.
Maybe
Well,
if you
in
have
that bag of holding, they're bound to have something. You've been going around adventuring. What
Not
leftovers do you have in there?
legendary.
Believe it or
you
not,
have
we
a
don't come across
crystal ball.
legendary stuff.
Is a
I
crystal ball
stare at
legendary?
Bodan.
What?
You have functional crystal ball.
Yeah, it's not legendary. I'm not sure if that's a metagaming phrase or not here.
As far as you know.
I don't know.
You have an oddly shaped
Yeah,
opal.
What else?
Let
do I have?
let me see. Opal, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
How?
this is a nuclear bomb.
He takes it out of your hand. This is cult ritual material.
Mm-hmm.
How have you wouldn't have happened to encounter any zombies?
Did we?
Are those common around minerals?
I come across opal just like this before. Days later, zombie come at my door, try to kill wife.
That hasn't happened to us so far, no.
Some sort of like pale undead creatures come try to retrieve opal. I just give it to them, say fuck off.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not ringing any bells.
How long have you all had that rock?
Like I said, days later.
Yes, I'm asking this lot. How long have you all had it?
A while. Like a long
Define a while.
A while.
I don't even remember getting it.
It
What's
was
That's
the
how
color,
wild
by
it's
the way?
been.
We got it from the fox.
Opal.
No, what
Oh,
color
yeah.
is it?
Oddly
Opal.
shaped.
White.
Oh, it is from. I was thinking it was
Is that true theory?
the rock we pulled in like session 2 or 3 when we got the trident.
No,
Opals
that's in
are
the
like-
basement. That's on the
Opal-
ground.
opals
You have a
look like this.
trident?
No, this is an opal.
Well, there's different colors of opal. That's what I'm asking.
Opals are this opal is white,
Okay.
and
that
it's
was my
like kind of in the shape of like a Mobius strip.
question. Okay.
Is
I
it
was gonna say something,
legendary?
never mind.
I don't know. We could put it through analyzer, see what it says.
I'm down for that.
Check rarity.
Yeah, let
I'll
me-
cast identify.
Follow. He brings you down to the basement to like a terminal, a futuristic looking terminal, with a device hooked up to it, and he places the opal inside. This is not good.
It
What do you
never
mean?
is.
Opal has not been picked up by analyzer.
What does that even like? It's broken.
It doesn't exist.
That sounds pretty legendary to me.
But does that mean we can perform thaumaturgy on it? Because doesn't that mean it's technically nothing? We can't get something from nothing. I thought that was the whole rule.
This
Well, it's
is
clearly there.
paradoxical. I am holding it in my hand, yet it is not registered as existing.
You've got to stop picking up rocks.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't put shade on Greg like that.
You said you got this from Fox?
Mm-hmm.
Not like Magic Fox.
Just a fox.
Might have been.
This is very strange. I'm surprised you held on to it for this long. You have not met someone with analyzer before?
No.
There
Yeah,
aren't
those
many
lipstick artists in couple
scientists
cities.
out.
Can
down
you hand me
south.
some? I just want to check to see if analyzer is working.
I'll
Someone
hand him
hand
my
this.
adamantine rope dart.
Yeah, it's working. Adamantine enchanted rope dart. It says you got it from space.
Well, yep, we slathered the meteor worm juice on it, and that's what it coated it with adamantite.
Okay.
So, very well could be from space.
So the analyzer is functioning, but the opal. This is very odd. It doesn't even like spit out the name. It can't even scan it. I put it inside. Usually, renders out model with spits out information, but no model, no name, no nothing. Yet I can feel it.
Is there any other way to test if it would work with thaumaturgy?
It's incredibly risky. We would have to just try throwing it into a thaumaturgist's machine. See what happens. Do some A/B experimenting.
I mean, not like we really have any other legendary items. Might not be much of a choice.
I'm not. Are you willing to gamble with your soul?
Have you ever
I'd
done
rather
science
not.
with your life on the line?
Not willingly, no.
Is that you, Amir?
Man, if only Amir was here. He's got the coin of justice.
What would we need for something to be equivalent to a legendary item? It has to be worth 500,000 gold.
It's
I
not
don't record
gold
the
is
rarity of anything.
gold is not exactly the measurement of worth. It is some sort of immeasurable value, like something
Right.
that is objectively rare in the universal sense.
Oh, so just taking out a big life insurance policy probably wouldn't help.
I do not know of insurance.
What about my arm? Like the original.
original roach arm.
Yeah.
Well, how many roaches were in first batch?
I don't remember. Maybe like 100. This one, it's coated in adamantite. It can also get really, really fucking big. It can punch down buildings.
It seems that something I have said has it confused you. It does not need to be legendary magical item necessarily. It just has to be something of rarity in general. Human body parts are something that is very powerful in thaumaturgy. Aeronite also something very powerful.
If only we'd kept the finger from Fallout.
I have a scroll that a certain being wrote on. Is
What
that,
being exactly?
my patron? If you follow my
You are a warlock with warlock powers.
yeah.
You have patron. Who is your patron? Your hand is gonna like start moving on the scroll that you're holding, and it's just gonna say, "Shut your fish trap."
Okay.
I'm legally obliged not to respond.
I like to imagine that my patron forces me to sign an NDA.
The patron also writes down on the paper, "Give them the furbolg."
We're not sacrificing soon, Vodan's patron. We're doing this to get another friend back.
You can read?
Yeah, I can read.
How are you
They're a
doing that with your
librarian.
hand?
Oh yeah, they
Well,
are.
like I said, my patron. Maybe I shouldn't have even brought this up.
You let your patron have permission to move your physical manifestation. Are you dense?
It wasn't exactly. It was the only choice I had at the time.
He's just putting his head in his hands. Oh,
We're not known for making good choices around here.
I can tell.
I'm
Cookie,
saying I
don't
had
you
no
have a
choice.
bunch of like cool weapons that you don't really
Do you
use
have
anymore?
a
Like
physical? Sorry, I
Nothing
don't mean to
there.
interrupt, but I had an idea. Do you have a physical piece of your patron?
shut your fish trap.
I don't even know what that would entail.
Well, I
Even
don't
if-
know either. I don't know the guy.
Look,
Even
Or
if
girl.
I had something.
I'm something of an oddity myself. I don't know precisely how valuable it would be, but part of my body might provide more of a kick than others.
And what would that be?
His foot.
What? Peg leg.
Sorry, peg leg, excuse me.
Mitch, are you going where I think you're going, or where is like what is this?
Well, by the rules of you know what, I can't actually say why I believe this.
But is it what I
Um,
DM it to me and tell me if,
Okay.
like tell me exactly
Hold
what you're
on.
thinking and I'll see if it's what I'm thinking. You guys can talk, by the way. It's fine.
No, no. This is a dramatic moment.
Give them the furball.
I don't think I have much to offer, but it's for a mirror.
I'm willing to give anything.
So am I.
Well, what is it?
One
Okay.
of a kind.
So this is an odd subject to broach. How do I put it in human words? My eyes have beheld things that a mind couldn't fathom. And I've had encounters and experiences which might have left a more indelible mark than the average practitioner of magic might have.
Yes, yes, I understand. Do you think it will work? Is the big question.
If we're worried about the relative significance of magical residue, I would be shocked if it didn't. So I'll offer to restore Cookie to their former body.
No, new
I-
body, new roach. You know.
The body they're more familiar with.
This is no time to be pedantic.
I can offer you one of my eyes.
I don't know if I can ask that of you, Cole. That's
I don't have much
Shouldn't
use for
ask.
depth perception. I'm never more than 5 feet away from an enemy more often than not. Besides, I've had enough blows to the face that I've had to pilot a ship with one eye anyway. It ain't that hard.
Pirates usually have one eye.
It'll be an upgrade.
We will get you good eye patch.
if you're willing.
If it's something that'll help us save your friend, it's a small loss, really. I wouldn't give you either of me hands, I use them too often. And frankly, I don't think I'm at the age where I need to give up one of my feet.
I go up and I give Colbjorn a hug.
I give you a pat on the back. All right, all right.
It
none
is,
of
I
that.
am like bending down
I'm-
like 180.
I'm trying to make it less dramatic.
All right.
Right.
Well,
Well,
would you rather pluck your eye out, or do you want me to do it?
do you have anesthetic?
No.
All right. Uh,
Hey, he operated on me and I felt nothing. So, right?
allegedly.
Yeah, he didn't really feel much.
I okay. This is more just a fun little thing I'd like to do for flavor. Can I cast command on myself and just say numb?
I command you
Uh,
to numb yourself.
That's normally not within the like power of the spell, but I'll let you do it once.
I don't expect it to be a regular thing. I just thought it would be
'Cause
cool.
that's like more autonomic than anything.
I mean, otherwise we can just knock you out.
Could. You want
Is,
to give
any-
me a
Well,
is
elevator, so you go
anyone
back
here
to-
trained medically?
Cookie could give Colbjorn the roundhouse.
I'm one doctor.
I'm really good with a blade.
You're a medically trained doctor?
I'm trained in a
or
lot
chef.
of. Oh, you're talking to him?
No,
are doctor?
not that one.
Never
He
mind.
doesn't even have a bachelor's degree. What are you?
I have
Sounds
7 PhDs.
Well, I'll be damned. Right. Well, I suppose it'd be easier than taking it out myself. Don't exactly have a large enough mirror or a fine enough tool. Who here is familiar with sleep and the like? Anybody?
I know the spell.
All right, fine. I'll just numb my body and I'll sit down in a chair and I'll like remove all the shit on my head and I'll just like sit.
All right. He's gonna take his fingers. And just, like-
Anyone squeamish, you're gonna want to look away.
We're all staring right at you.
He's gonna
Which
just.
one is he taking?
Oh wait, no. He's a Loxodon. His fingers are thick. He's taking like metal pliers, and he wraps it like into your eye socket.
He's got Ripperdoc claws on. He's like,
Is Colbjorn choosing which one he's getting removed?
Yeah. Which one are you removing? Your left eye or your right eye? It matters for the aura.
What kind of eye patch do you want? Do you want this angle or do you want
I'm
that
trying to think
angle?
which way he's asymmetrically inclined.
Wait, well let's look at what the D&D Beyond picture.
Does he have an eye patch in that one?
I think he does, right?
No,
Hold on.
he's got both eyeballs.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me? It's literally just an
What?
image of Jamie Heineman.
Well, he's got the hat on. I don't know.
Okay. You know what? From that image, I'll do the left one because that's the way that his hat kind of points,
Okay.
and it'll be shadowed.
He's gonna take these metal prongs and carefully like bring them into your eye, and he's gonna scoop them into your eye socket, and it's gonna like grasp around the outside of your eye gently, and he's just gonna he's like has a very steady hand. He's like holding his breath, and then he just like like takes a quick breath and then yanks as hard as he can, and your eye just like gets ripped out of its stem.
It's like,
Better than Volo.
oh, you made a mess all over me face. Oh.
Someone dress him up. I'm.
Do you have do you have an Orbose object that I can fit in? Anything to...
How many ball bearings can we fit in your eye socket, do you think?
I'm not putting.
Do you want part of meteorite?
Maybe like a strangely shaped.
I
ochre?
don't think that's healthy.
I'm
It's
gonna,
Orbose.
I'm gonna take some of my holy water and rinse out your eye.
You can see a faint like shadow of Soon where your left eye is completely dark.
Uh-huh.
Mother soon, not soon.
Like, who in the blazes is that?
And then I will take one of the shirts, rip off the sleeve, and just kind of wrap it around for now until we find something.
Okay. You
Right.
have like a shirt covering the like part of your face to wrap around your eye.
I'll make something for that. It wasn't so bad. It'll probably sting in the morning.
Well, let's throw this into the machine. Cook, you're gonna have to stand. Right here. I'm doing pirate voice. What was I doing?
Yeah,
again?
you'll have
Right
to, you're holding
here.
you're holding my eye. The reason it's so powerful is it contains all of the aura and mannerisms of a pirate.
He goes to like a sort of like rudimentary looking machine that has a like 2 chambers. One of them has the Roach 2.0 inside. The other chamber is empty, and there's a thing between the 2 chambers where he's kind of placing the eye, and
Not
like
my whole face.
starts like turning dials and things.
You're gonna still use my other arm, right? This one? It's a little
You're going
important
to
to me.
you're going to have to take it off before you get into the machine, but yes.
That's fine.
I just like start like just like ripping at the welding.
Okay,
it
you
popped.
you
I
takes your
pull
arm.
out a set of Allen wrenches and go at it for about 25 minutes.
All
I
right,
then
It
loudly
slipped.
proclaim, they're standard bolts.
All right, the Bay, you hold on to this, and he hands you Cookie's arm. You hold on to that. All right.
Oh my god, Cookie, you're holding my hand.
My God, babe.
Oh my god.
Step into
this-
chamber.
Okay, I'm stepping into the chamber.
All right. Let me adjust dials. Everyone is kind of just nervously waiting on the outside. He's turning, and then he throws the lever, and that's where we're gonna stop.
Will Cookie
But-
die again?
New
Cookie
and
gets
sting.
turned into
New
a pirate.
And sting.
But hold on.
Holding.
As we fade to black in today's session, we instead turn our attention to a part of the world outside of the eyes of our party. We briefly fade in to a familiar place, the interior of a lab. Amir sits at a workbench, scratching notes out on a sheet of paper covering much of his desk. He works in the dark, into the deep hours of the night. Sorry, this is the wrong music.
I thought it kind of felt cool.
A single new age tech modular desk lamp lighting the workspace. He slumps down in his chair, seemingly frustrated by the problem at hand. The components scattered around the desk seem like rudimentary prototype models of some sort of tech, but they're all broken.
Damn. That's... Well, suggest using sintered alloys. Should keep keyways from buckling, tensile strength, and hysteresis continue to present obstacles. Well, if I can minimize the backlash, finally nail down duplex winding, I might finally get some limit states tested. I don't know why the hell they metal injection would work. But we might have something working for Monday. I hope. We'll see.
A figure cloaked in shadow, only the bottom half of their torso illuminated by the desk lamp, approaches. They clear their throat before addressing Amir. Is the prototype in functioning order, lab tech? I've come expecting good news, although by the way you are seated, I presume I am going to have to leave this evaluation. I'm not going to leave this evaluation pleased.
Yes, ma'am. Well, it's getting along in progress and all things, but a deadline so soon, I worry we may not have it. It may be out of reach for Houghtonfest.
This is not the performance I desired from the great but disgraced scientist of Stellar Labs. You should remember what is on the line. The figure brings a hand closer to Amir, holding an object. An orbicular vessel containing images of Orbose vessel containing images of farm fields, a comfortable warm home life, and feet splashing in flowing brooks. The vessel displays it from a perspective, almost like when you look into it, you're seeing through someone else's eyes.
Please, you needn't tout his memories so often. I recall the veritable deadlock that we find ourselves in. Please, be careful with them.
You keep that perspective. I'll bleed it into your retinas if I have to. You and I both know it's not just his mind on the line. The day of the fountain ever approaches. The prototype must finish. Do not disappoint me, if it's even possible for you not to. Perhaps my next invention will be a digital consciousness to replace your ever so fragile one. The figure picks up one of the discarded and failed prototypes, gripping it as hard as possible. It creaks and gives under the pressure before she throws it at the wall in front of Amir, sending mechanical parts flying everywhere as Amir flinches at the impact of the device onto the shiny metal and stone wall.
Yes, ma'am. Very good.
The figure turns and walks away, her footsteps echoing further and further. Amir waits for her to get even further away before looking back, seeing the vessel faintly glow, showing it and the figure's hand in the distance.
God. You deserve a better champion than me, Bay.
And that'll be the end of today's session. Thank you, Roll Slopcast, for joining me and telling today's story. And as always, don't forget to cherish the chaos. Zach, give the people and us at home some wisdom to impart until next time.
Hey guys, are you ready for more Corners of Korrineo? Well, make sure you turn the lights off in the room and don't sit too close to the TV.
Till next week, adventurers. Au revoir.